Hi, guys. I have to do a poop. Hi, everybody. It's like I have like a nervous belly, like I'm about to take the ACT. ACT belly, dude. I got ACT belly. Or if we have a younger generation, a driving school belly. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Guardia belly. I have Gerardia belly. I just looked at the camera. Himpleton's scarfing down his dinner right now. Hurry up, Himpleton, eat! Hurry up, Himpleton. Eat that food, boy. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this guy. Come on, man. He's a hard worker. Hi, everybody. I like this guy. How do I sound, by the way? Hello, everybody. People don't know, but that intro music, I actually went into a jazz bar really late at night here in Philadelphia, and Louis Armstrong's nephew, Lindell Armstrong, he was playing, and I go, I have to record this for my show. You're a legend. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 1-800-BEEF, the premier program I should say, the premier program, the anti-slop, the if YouTube live streaming genre in 2025 is considered slop, consider this a Michelin star meal, and you guys are about to endure 12 courses of the best quality of food. You can't even imagine what's about to come out in the table in front of you, and trust me, it's equipped with love touches and all around good time. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Hippleton, hi. Hello, Hippleton. Hello, Hippleton. I can't undeafen you yet. Zachary Prince just subscribed. That's pretty cool. We're eating good tonight. So on the docket, we obviously have the Destiny stuff. Guys, Destiny might be a little too horny. It might be a little too horny. We have Ethan Klein. We have Willy Mac. Obviously, Willy Mac called the cops on Destiny, by the way. My Willy Mac, my ex-co-host podcast, is really kind of stepping up and making a big player name for himself. And that is, he's making his in-laws proud. Because before this, we all know Willy's in-laws are Mossad, and they probably were like, you're marrying a YouTuber. He's like, I'm going to show you this year. He's making big boy moves. He actually gets a couple of points. Willy actually gets 2 points for this, and I'm going to keep track of points. I just really need to make a whole digital big board behind me, and I can kind of rank our favorite YouTubers' power rankings. That's the project I'll be working on, is a live sort of CNN virtual LCD screen of our favorite YouTubers, and Willy Mac technically gets 2 points this week because he stepped up and he nut up and he called the cops. It takes a lot for me to call the cops, by the way. It takes a lot for me to call the cops. I'd rather settle it mano-a-mano, man-to-man, on the street. I've never called the cops. I've had the cops call me a bajillion times, though. Ethan Klein's obviously here. He's drooling at the bit. No pun intended. He's drooling at the fresh beef sitting in front of him. He's like, fuck yeah, I was getting bored with Hassan. My audience was kind of getting bored with Hassan. Destiny, perfect. And it keeps me in the realm of Hassan. Keeps me in the whole realm of Hassan. Yeah, Ethan Klein's drooling. We also have a Tectone segment coming up. Not enough people are aggressively and smartly covering Tectone, because they view Tectone as like Pokimane. I view Tectone as Pokimane, essentially, because they're just all-day sort of streamers who aren't bringing much to the table, and, kind of just are there to play video games and talk nothing. Literally talk nothing, but he actually deserves a little more coverage. So I'm going to appease everybody and cover him. And then we have probably my favorite segment tonight, Lolcow Live and the H3 connection. This is a funny one. This is a really funny one. Last 1-800-BEEF, we watched the H3 segment where they open up Keemstar's crappy package of Lolcow jerseys and long sleeve shit. Well, now we get to watch Lolcow watching the H3 podcast stream where they receive, open, disperse, and talk about the merch. And I don't know if you know this, but Keemstar cries. Do people know that Keemstar cried this week because of the attention he's getting from Ethan Klein? Is that known about? Is that known about? I don't really think that's really known about. Hippleton, did you know? How do I unmute? Hippleton, did you know that Keemstar cried because of the attention he received from Ethan Klein this week?
I had no idea, but it doesn't surprise me at all.
Why doesn't it surprise you?
Because, I mean, dude, that's probably the biggest, organic attention that guy's gotten in, a fat while. Let's be honest. That's not from, look, it's bad enough when it's Ethan, but, have you ever seen those memes of, these are the usual people who watch Lolcow Live? The pickings are slim. You know what I mean?
No, they really are. And it's Ethan and, Boogie and Keem kind of forgot that, the Lolcow audience is the nursing home, like where they're kind of like the jail. I view the Lolcow audience as like kind of forced audience, like the jail audience and retirement homes, nursing homes. Literally keep daytime television ratings alive because they kind of just put people in front of them. That's how I assume like every trailer park in the country is equipped with a direct plug-in hot route to the Lolcow live stream. Because they're kind of.
I'm just gonna be fully honest with you. I think you're being too generous. I think it's more like the asylum. Okay.
Well, you know, like, that has been a criticism of mine, that I'm too generous. So I get it.
Honestly.
I get it.
And like, I genuinely think it's the asylum. I think it's the cone heads watching. I think it's the people with dents in their heads.
Weren't you friendly with Xylee at one point?
Yeah, for a little bit. And, things slowly degenerated. Partially due to me, partially due to her.
Wow. Do you think she was trying to hit?
Oh, definitely.
Don't say that. I would never. She'll believe she takes everything as literal, bro. She's gonna be like, Hippo thinks I'm gonna fuck her.
No, take it literally. I love that swamp witch, dude. She's got those gums. You know, she can take her teeth out. I'm just saying.
Wait, actually, is that known?
Yeah, that's known. That's known.
All right. This is Hippleton, by the way. This is the producer of the show. Hippleton, how's your first couple of weeks here been? Have you kind of got any backlash for hitching up with Salvo?
Not really. I mean, there's
you've been getting blocked by people though, correct?
I have been getting blocked by some of the big boys. DeOrio blocked me. Bowblax blocked me a long time ago. That was a long time ago. But like, I've always been somebody that people like to block. Okay, so it's not a huge surprise.
Dude, you have a very blockable face for sure. Sure.
That's what people say about me.
No, at least you're honest here. At least you're honest. And then at the end of the stream, probably the funniest thing that happened this week was, do we know Aiden Projects? Aiden Projects, for people who don't know, is a forever YouTube commentary 150 max live stream host in the commentary space. I'm a fan of Aiden. I think he's very smart, but he's young. He's been around on YouTube since he was like 15 or something, because I remember when I was like so long ago, I remember the Drama Alert saga with Aiden being like a fucking kid. Well, this week, Aiden, who's friends with all the big boys in the commentary space, he he had a fucking a fan / friend over to like in an IRL meetup, and they met up in Aiden's bedroom, and the guy went through Aiden's DMs with DeOrio. Which it's hard. I'm not gonna say it, but if I was Aiden, I would have elbowed that guy in the mouth for sure. It's such scumbag, like low-level rat behavior. It's almost respectable, but I reached out to that guy. They went to Malta. I don't know what the fuck Malta is. Malta a city? Where's Malta? I reached out to that guy because I would like to talk. I would like to talk to someone who would. Not to get dirt on DeOrio, sure, but I would like to talk to somebody who is like so openly scummy and ratty, where he would go into someone he's just met's DMs to like look for internet gossip. I don't know. It's an island in the Mediterranean. So Aiden met up with a friend, an online friend, in the Mediterranean.
He paid for his dinner. He gave him wine, okay? And then that's how he repaid him. Do you think if that happened to you on a live salvo, do you think you would continue streaming with him? Because Aiden
no like way, dog. That's what I'm saying when I was watching that shit. It's like he would have been kicked out of the room at principal immediately. Immediately.
Do you think he was scared? Do you think he was scared?
No, because he fucking He was Aiden afraid to end stream? Maybe, because this guy fucking alphaed Aiden in real time, being like, he really did. He really did. It was like some of the most straight up sociopathic behavior by this guy named Perry. I've never seen him before, except on my stream where he was stealing all of my words that I've said years ago. He was stealing stale words, and I'm like, I finally understand DeOrio more. Every episode, by the way, people are like, do you actually like DeOrio? Yes! I genuinely do. I genuinely like, and I hate that he's blocking you, Himpleton, because all I want to do is build bridges with the boy. I understand Nicholas DeOrio more with the block and the straight up no nonsense behavior when it comes to some of these people. Like, that Perry guy is dangerous, and it just goes to show you the lack of awareness again by Aiden. Aiden was also in a hotel room with Flamenco in Tennessee with Augie and Turkey Tom to see Destiny in Tennessee in 2022. It's like Aiden has routinely put himself into positions to get raped, to get molested, or worse. This guy, like, going through someone you just met DMs for internet drama is crazy. Admitting it to it and being like, yeah, I'll do it again is even crazier. But then Aiden also shared a hotel room with Augie, Turkey Tom, and Flamenco to go see Destiny in 2022. It's full circle perversions with that group at all times. All times you could make a full circle with that group and come to the conclusions that their actions probably in hindsight are boo-boo. But hey, don't criticize. You can only criticize it in hindsight, because criticizing it in real time is kind of like, you don't do that. Don't do that. They'll get very mad. Anywho, so we're moving on here. By the way, I want to say rest in peace, Cobra. What was his official name? He died, Himpleton? Cobra?
KingCobra JFS.
I want to say rest in peace to KingCobra JFS. He was a real one. Rest in peace, the absolute legend, the absolute internet hall of fame, a straight around cool dude, Cobes. Rest in peace. Tonight, I'm making a legendary drink. It's called Red Bull, soil, coffee beans, and peanut juice. Rest in peace to the That's how people were talking about Cobra for a whole day, by the way. Like, he was some sort, like, I'm sorry, but like he was some sort of like prestigious person that made real contributions to society. Rest in peace to a real, no. If you ever watched any Cobra video or live stream, you were participating in cyberbullying, by the way. You were. Like contributing to KingCobra while he was present, you were contributing to cyberbullying, and probably drove the guy dead. But rest in peace to a real legend. A legend. If you die on the internet, it doesn't matter. At any point, you're a legend. It's like, Etika. And it's like, it's legend status to die from like a... How did he die? Do we know how he died? This is horrible of me talking about a guy like this who just died. But it's more of a commentary on how other people were talking about him. So obviously I'm in the right.
He potentially... Some people are theorizing that there was this care package that his ex-girlfriend sent him. And they had... apparently she like gave him like seeds that were poisonous, and people fear that he may have eaten them, but at the same time it could have just been alcohol poisoning or botulism. There's like a bajillion different things.
Interesting. How old was he? Die of a heart attack? How old?
I think he was in his 30s. Let me double check.
That's not very legendary to me. I don't know. Dying of a heart attack in your 30s seems like that's a weeping crawl out of this life.
34.
Yeah, dying of a heart attack in your 30s is a weeping crawl to the heaven's pearly gates here. So rest in peace, obviously. We do have a clip channel, Everyday Nerd City, who is a FOS, a friend of the show, Nerd City. He's been bugging me to make a clip channel. He goes, Salvo, you have to make a clip channel. You have to make a clip channel. And you know, my stupid ignorant defense was, I'll just throw the clips up on the main channel. He goes, no, you can't do that. So finally made it a clip channel. Here it is. Hamilton, if you want to spam that a couple times in the chat, have people directly link over here. And I'm looking for clippers. I'm looking for clippers, and would gladly talk to them one-on-one. How about that? That's what I can offer clippers. A one-on-one conversation with me every week. And I can send you logos to make sure it looks good. We need the right branding here. All right. So let's get into the first segment. Destiny versus Ethan, which people are having their fingers crossed that this is going to be a content war. A content war. Well, if you watch the H3 podcast today, Ethan's already making excuses not to talk about it. Because when you're beefing with, like, Husun, Pakar, and other people, right? Ethan's been beefing with people that, like, will intentionally not, quote-unquote, stoop down to the level that he is at. But immediately, within, like, the first couple of days, Destiny's calling out Ethan's parents, calling out his kids, and, well, I think that's the right defense. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if you're in a war, which is a war, right? Like, these people frame, like, their digital beefs as wars. Sure. Okay, sure. I'll call it a war. You gotta go for the most sensitive areas, right? It's like, for Destiny, he's gonna, like, rebuttal Ethan Klein's slop of a podcast with, like, no. Talk about them kids. Talk about his parents, by the way. And Destiny has done that for, like, a day. And now Ethan Klein at the end of the podcast is like, does anybody care about this anymore? What do you mean, Ethan? Buddy, weren't you, like, rearranging your whole show schedule and confusing you poor Dan Swerdlove, his producer Dan, of his own work schedule because you wanted to dedicate more time to drama? Get your hands dirty, Kleinster. Come on, Kleinster. Hila's ready, by the way. Hila's been on that podcast every day piping up. Well, what's your take on it all, Himbleton? Because we'll run through it. Because the day after our last 1-800 beef, Willy Mac dropped a video called I Called the Cops, which is funny. It takes a lot for me to even dial 911. I'm a big anti-cop guy. Not to brag.
I just think it's amazing that Destiny admitted to that. I really do. I mean, the guy, say what you will, guy's kind of got balls of steel for just willingly admitting to having fucking CP on his computer.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm wondering if he expected that to get out at some point.
I mean, I don't even know. And to tell Willy of all people, I don't know. It's just such a stupid decision. And then there's the whole argument that he has to keep it on his computer for legal reasons, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because if it's illegal to possess, it's illegal regardless of why you're possessing it. Like, it's not a valid argument.
Yeah, I know, but you ever find such a good goon video, you're like, I can't delete this. I can't unbookmark this one.
Not if it's CP. No.
Okay, is it considered child porn if she was 17 and 364 days? Yes. Technically, right? So he probably assumed it was going to come out eventually. Do you think that, like, he was offering it up to share? Because we know he technically shared. He shared this video before.
It's possible. I mean, especially with the fact that he's done the whole revenge porn thing to, like, so many other women. I don't know. It's very possible.
Interesting. All right, so let's watch Willy's new video here. It's 4 minutes. Come on, Willy. So it's 4 minutes. Willy Mac, again, got a couple points. He's leveling up the power rankings here, and I'm not saying I like people want to be like talk about Salvo in like a way where I'm gonna hold grudges with these same guys forever. No, I'm looking at things very objectively, and I'm here as a third party source. And this only has 85,000 views, by the way. Views are down, bro. Views are down, bro. All the way across. All the way across. They're down. They're all on TikTok. Some of these TikToks I see, they have a lot of views. I just might become a TikToker. All right, so here's Willy Mac's video. I reported Destiny to the police. This happened like the morning after we went live. Let's watch it.
To the police, this is not clickbait.
Do you guys mind if we watch this? I'm sure you've seen it plenty, but it's important.
And entirely has to do with the DMs he sent me. A few days ago, a Reddit post showed that the girl Destiny shared Pixie's nudes with was seemingly confirmed to be 17 years old due to her getting doxxed. There is almost a 0% chance that she was not 17 during that.
Okay, so these are the messages from 2022. I'm about to meet up with the guy from... Okay, so Hampleton. Rose right here is the 17-year-old in question, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And... when did they start talking? Do we know? Because these are from April, right?
They started talking, it was around this time. I think maybe a month or two before this.
A month or two before this. Okay. So Rose goes, I'm about to meet up with a guy from Tinder for sex. By the way, if I heard Tinder, I would also assume she's of age. Destiny goes, oof, more sexy times. I'm calling my boyfriend while I do it all. I'll get him to record it all, and maybe I can send you some. That's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, guys, this is not a girl that is, like, her actions basically make her 38 here, right? Like, we can, it's hard to call this an innocent child. I'm calling my boyfriend while hooking up with a guy, and I'll send you some. It's like, that's a little ridiculous for Ethan Klein and anyone to be like, it's an innocent child. It's not.
At time. So I do what I usually do.
What did he say here? Fuck.
There's almost a 0% chance that she was not...
Hell yes. Make that fucker hold the camera. Relax, Destiny. By the way, it's like, is anyone... It's like, it's Destiny. Weak and thimble and nimble. Is it really that threatening? He has his own place, so hopefully it can be consistent source of content if it goes well. Oh, that'd be so hot.
17 during that time.
Her birthday's in October. She'd be 17. Okay. Listen, probably should be smarter.
Reached out to get a comment. He said the girl, Rose, told him she was 19 and in college at the time. And that
okay, so Willy Mac messages Destiny, and he goes, hey, so I'm seeing this Reddit thread. Any insights into if this is true at all or not? If that's actually her, or if you knew her age or not? This is going to get bigger than it is right now. By the way, this is what happens when you open up communications and the lines to your demise. Like, the commentators in this space are the ones to stir up all of the trouble. All of the trouble. It's like Destiny has been getting accused of revenge porn and weird sexcapades for years now, but he was kind of isolated off into like his little own political area where like all the anti-Destiny people are so bad at like everything. Destiny was like able to kind of do whatever he wanted because he was getting covered by like Vaush and Mr. Friday and like all of those people, right? Like just people that have too much time and they're fans of Destiny, but have felt slighted or rejected, so then they kind of make all their attention to Destiny, opening up the door to, like, the narcs, the YouTube commentary space, as friends. That means they come a knocking when it's your turn, buddy. Here's Willy Mac being like, I need the receipts. I'm making a video on you, or else it's not going to look good. Destiny responds, I mean, she told me she was 19, and she was in college when we were chatting, LOL. If she was actually 17, then people should be asking why that solo guy had recorded of porn with her, all the other guys she recorded stuff with. I'm pretty sure So this is called a pedophile's deflection. But the other dude.
The leaker Solo, who is her ex-boyfriend, confirmed that she lied about her age to him. This is true. In similar scandals, this is where people usually argue, is he lying? Did he actually know the age? Is it his fault if he was catfished? I usually wait for all the details to...
And here's the thing. It seemed like Destiny was willfully catfished. Has anybody had that take yet, Himpleton? That Destiny was willfully catfished?
I've not heard that one. That's my first time hearing that one.
Well, it's a good take. What do you think?
I think it is good. I mean, I think that bro is literally just like, you know, the gooning final boss, and you know, it's an inevitability that he's gonna run across some minors.
Yeah, it's his willfulness and almost like appeasement to almost be ignorantly lied to, so he can continue to sext. And trust me, Destiny pulls, bro. He pulls. Like, he doesn't need to be doing this stuff. But here's what it is. He is a horny gooner. And they shouldn't be behaving this way. But he was willfully almost allowing himself to be catfished for the catfish defense if it ever came up as an issue.
To come out.
Oops.
Before I comment, this is not why I went to the police. It's because he continued to write. I didn't know this until way later, but
So Destiny then sends Willy Mac a screenshot of poor Rose, such an innocent victim in all this, huh? What a slut. What a fucking slut. My God. It's fine. It was fun. Other than that, I'll see if I can salvage any of their recordings my boyfriend made for you. That's crazy. I didn't notice this wait until later, but the videos she's recorded with other guys, the file names are screen recording, blah, 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 blah. Her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls.
Videos she recorded with other guys, the file names are like screen recording, blah, blah, blah. And then he shows me a screenshot of the top of a video clip and says, her boyfriend was recording these on Skype calls. That's absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she was 17. Well, this is insane to me because he's saying Rose's boyfriend recorded CP while sending me a screenshot of the alleged CP. So I asked to confirm if he just...
Willy's looking skinny. Willy Mac's looking a little bit of too skinny. Too skinny. Very frail. Very frail.
Did that. If you were sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video.
I bet his ribs do not look good. It's like Willy Mac's torso creeps me out. I don't even want to imagine how really that thing looks. At all. He's got like the probably fucking like little boy ribs. Little nipples. Willy Mac for sure has little nipples.
Depends on why you're asking. But
Destiny goes, okay. He goes, that's just absolutely insane. It's freaking insane to think about. You didn't think about it? Really? You didn't think about it? It's so insane. I bet it's so insane to you, Destiny. But it was so insanely hot. So insanely palping your white weenie. It's just absolutely insane to think about him doing all of this if she was 17 laughing. If you're sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. It depends why you're asking. What is this emoji here, Himp?
It's definitely one of like, it's some kind of Twitch emoji, man.
What is it? What does it mean?
One of those evil Twitch emoji.
What does it mean?
It means I'm fucking happy. I'm gooning. It means I'm coming, dude. That's what it means.
Actually?
I don't know, dude. I think it just means like LOL kind of thing.
Okay, so... Oh, well, I think it's important. I think it's a clue here.
You're right.
Destiny goes... But yes, I created a copy of all of our messages and when everything in that court case started.
Yes, I created copies of all of our messages and everything when that court
Whatever,
case started.
Willy.
Just to be clear, he's admitting to having a...
By the way, Willy's wearing his own merch, and that artist made me a whole bunch of merch in 2022. His name is Ren. But he's like a little rat. He's like a little rat.
alleged CP downloaded on his computer. He literally has the video open as I'm talking to him. I go, bruh, there's been allegations at least since my last video that she was underage, and you still have potential CP of her? He replies, I have an obligation to preserve relevant evidence, etc. So I created backups of all of the important / relevant conversations. He continues, I don't think I'm allowed to delete it, lol. I don't know if it counts as hiding / destroying evidence. And I reply, talk to a lawyer, that seems crazy to me. Who keeps this sort of stuff on their computer without 100% knowing if they're supposed to or not? Isn't that something you want to confirm? I continued, you just let me know you
Show
have
off that
CP
ring.
videos saved to your
Let's take a look at
computer.
that.
You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You
Take a look
still
at
have
Willy's
them.
ring.
See how this is. So now I've confirmed that this guy has child porn on his...
Okay, we got classic, slim, gold band. I agree with the size of the ring for sure. I agree with the size of the ring, especially on Willy's little, frail, little pinky fingers. I agree with the size, and I agree with the cut. Because if it was flat, it would look weird. I don't mind that ring. I don't mind that ring at all. It would be a real big problem. It would be a real big problem if he's coming on a video with one of those rubber black bands. That's when we actually have to call for amputation of his finger.
In my 8 years of reaching out to people over allegations, I've never had anyone admit that to me. The last message he sent me was, 1, I don't even know 100% of her age was legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. So basically, he's not 100% sure if he has child porn on his computer. He's just 99% sure. Got it. 2, I'm pretty sure I have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court.
This is the drama. This is what happens when it's always pedophilia with these guys. Like, the coverage is like people only get out of it. It's so weird. It's so weird to me. It's always pedophilia coverage because it's like the only thing that like internet commentators have that like 100% definitive bad already built in with their audience. It's all pedophilia always. And it leads for no really fun conversations. It's really like, it's so regressed. It's so regressed.
Case. I've talked about it with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. So we went from, I don't know if I could delete this, to my lawyer says it's totally fine to keep. I don't know the law, but the idea that his lawyer would tell him to hold on to CP for a civil case.
You don't know the law. Is that possible? Is that possible? Because everyone writes that off like it's completely ludicrous. Like what do you think? Like it could be possible that his lawyer said that, and then that would absolutely make it correct. But Destiny needs to show that, I guess, right? Like that can't just be an excuse.
That would be an insane thing for a lawyer to say. Like, again, it's one of those things where like if you have illegal material, it is still illegal regardless of why you have it.
Right, because I guess because it's a civil lawsuit. So the police department, it's not like they're actively looking for clues and evidence to further validate their own case against Destiny because it's all civil. So, like, that has to be a difference here,
right.
Correct?
Yeah.
Because if it was like a criminal court case, wouldn't the police probably go and look through his stuff to see if he has any of this stuff?
Drive. Yes.
They would seize the hard drive. Do you think they'll seize his hard drive? Do you think like they'll do a warrant after Willy's call?
I don't know. I really don't, to be completely honest. I feel like it kind of depends on who he was on the phone with. I can't remember if he clarified. Did he say it was... I think he said the police. I don't think he said the feds, did he?
He said the police. Well, the police are feds to me.
Yeah. Well, of course. But, like, you know, if it was the feds, it could be, like, you know, cybercrime. And then I think it would probably be more likely because they would have a better understanding of, like, what's actually going on. But a lot of times when you try to report to the police and talk to them about, like, stuff online, it's, you know,
Online?
half of them-
You bring anything to the police, they act like they're the most. They immediately start sitting on their hands like they absolutely can't do anything if you bring something to them. For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I was on the phone with Boulder County courts today from fucking Philadelphia for 2 hours today. I know all about it because they don't know anything. And I'm like, can I have an update to make sure this is done, you motherfuckers? And I had to be on the hold for 2 hours. And then I had to talk stern with the guy, and they go, okay, we actually can do this, but we need to verify your ID. I'm like, okay, I'll send you it right now. Why is this taking so long? Anyways, Jar Jar Foot Fan in chat says, Keemstar said he ended the Keemstar show because he was bored yesterday. He didn't. He ended the Keemstar show with Brantley, probably because it sucked and he was getting no views. I quit the show. I quit the show, so he didn't end. Like, I quit. Like, go watch the Keemstar show. I left it, and I told him what would happen if I left. I said nobody would give a fuck if the show is you and Brantley. I'm gonna fucking go now. And he did it to try to prove me wrong, and then he ended it probably because he was bored. I believe that he probably was bored doing it with that dumbass. Nick Andros goes. By the way, Nick Andros. How about 3 points for Nick Andros? I actually will do a 5-pointer for Nick Andros. He's moving up the YouTube power rankings. Real power player, by the way. He's in chat. He goes, the CSAM is illegal contraband. There's no way he has the right to possess it. Exactly. Right. Like, if it was actually part of the case, like a real case, like if he actually had any need to hold on to it, then I guess the police would do some sort of warrant search, because that fucking Pixie case has been around for months at this point, for fucking months. So it lends me to believe, but his lawyer could have also given him the advice of, do you think you're telling your lawyer that you have child porn? You know what I mean? It's like, because it is child porn. Technically, it is child porn. Like, is that something you tell your lawyer? That's crazy to me. That's wild to me. I guess. I don't know. I'm glad Willie Mac is covering this and not me.
Just doesn't seem likely to me. I don't know. LawTube can figure that out. 3, if something were to come out of this, I don't know if I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to the authorities. If hypothetically, whenever a political creator is about to give a hypothetical, you know you're about to hear some...
And if the fucking Miami-Dade Police County think Willie's call and video is enough to search Destiny's computer, I want to be the first to be on the record here and say that he probably will come back as a convicted sex offender. Probably. If they actually do a search on his hard drive, probably is child porn, right? Probably is child porn. I don't know anything, but he probably has traces. He probably has little traces of it. His whole company, he made a whole company, redact.gov, or redact.gov, basically, redact.dev, to remove past chat histories. Like, isn't that his company, Hemp?
Is that Destiny's company?
I'm pretty sure
Did
that's...
Destiny make that?
I'm pretty sure that's Destiny's. I might have heard that through the grapevine. I could be totally wrong. Why don't you do a search on that? But I'm pretty sure that's Destiny's. His whole thing is he made a whole side company to... Nah, that's Dan. That's Dan's company. Okay, but I'm pretty sure Destiny has equity in that. I'm pretty sure. And is he close with Dan? I'm not really familiar with the whole lore of Destiny. That's, by the way, I'm in the clear here. I also think, like, if you've been a fan or watched Destiny ever and he gets busted with child porn, you kind of get a little child porn on your face. A little bit. That's kind of like a little egg on your face there. I've never watched him. So I'm good, as usual. The people I watch are good guys only. I make sure of it. But Hippleton, try to find out if he has any equity in that. He's close with...
Yeah, that's what I'm
so
looking
him and
at
Dan
right
are
now.
best friends, right? So that's it almost still stands. His best friend and him, I think, have made a developing app bot to delete past chat stuff. Lock him up. It's about as guilty as it seems.
Weird shit. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking.
If you're enjoying the stream, everybody, just leave a like. Just go press that like really quick. And don't press a dislike because, come on. Come on.
And remember, you can donate through the Streamlabs link, which is pinned in the comments section. Remember that.
That's correct. We do have a Streamlabs. All the donations. Himpleton's getting 100%. So it all goes to him.
Her, getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him. And if there was
That's not true. My chat's not like, I don't know if I want to donate. That's not true. That's not true.
hurting the chance of looking into
Not true, guys. It goes to me and him.
by deleting all of this stuff. Oh, so now the reason he's keeping the CP is because of a hypothetical criminal case that he is not pursuing at all. Okay, maybe
This is not a lot of views. 85,000 views. Sorry, the most stupid girl from your high school gets 85,000 views on her TikTok in an hour. By the way, all of them. Every girl is getting millions of likes. You post on TikTok, you're getting hundreds of thousands of likes. Like, YouTube is views. YouTube is totally dead.
these reasons are legally sound advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe he's lying and just saying anything to make it sound better to me. I don't know. I'm not
Okay, so here's Mr. Stephen Bonnell's excuses, right? One, I don't know. Her age is legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. I'm pretty sure I still have an obligation to preserve. If something were to come out of this, I don't know if they would want to wipe everything, not have something to turn over to authorities. If hypothetically her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, there would have to be some kind of investigation into that.
Advice that came from his lawyer. Maybe
I don't know about all that.
To make it sound better to me. I don't know.
Destiny is smart enough to know. Destiny's smart enough to know that, you know, the feds or anybody else can recover deleted files. Like, that is such a stupid excuse.
Yeah, well, it's Willie Mack has a hold on these people now. That's what I mean. Willie Mack has, like, power. Willie Mack, hey, 2 points.
Just know this guy's admitting to having CP in my DMs, 60 gigabytes according to him. Seriously, how does he know the amount if he doesn't have it? Also, how does her boyfriend being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right? It makes no sense. For all he knows, her boyfriend could have been 17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this to the police.
Here we go. Oh, sorry. Perfect. Take a look at Willie, by the way. Willie, did you just wake up? Come on. If you're making this call, can you put on something better? You comb your hair. You're talking to the police here, buddy. Comb your hair.
Being in the wrong somehow make Destiny in the right. It makes no sense. For all he knows, her boyfriend could have been 17 as well. Dude, you were 33. I reported this.
Here we go. This is Willie. This is Willie's house, apartment. I don't know where he lives.
The police and
here it is. He looks exhausted, by the way.
My interactions and calls with the detective.
Hello, nice to speak with you again. Sure.
Nerd. Clocked him as a nerd on one facial expression. Let me go back here. Clocked him as the nerd I always assumed he would be. This facial expression, right?
Hello, nice to speak with you again. Sure.
Right there. That's a nerd face. That is a weak beta man face. Breathe in and sink your teeth into your mouth, up into what you deem as a jaw. Come on. This is a weak, frail man, and you can actually learn a lot by physiology here. This is not good. This is a weak man. Weak jaw.
Yes.
You shouldn't be sucking your lips up like that.
I also sent him my DMs with.
Look at that underbite. This is a underbite, big lip sort of mouth breather status. Bad Irish genetics for sure.
Destiny. I don't know if.
Well, hold on. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Let's get him with his chin up.
also
I hate to
sent
be
my
this. I hate to be
DMs
this
with
guy,
Destiny.
you know.
I don't
but,
know if
oops.
anything will come from this.
Uh-oh. Salvo doesn't have control of his panel again. Everything's out of control. Anyways.
Is me respecting what creators want on and off the record, allows me to talk to all sides of the situation, builds trust with the creator, and also allows me to get follow-up statements for when the drama...
So there's Willy Mac. He called the cops on Destiny. Things are getting really litigious on YouTube. If you're like a big YouTuber that's making money, be prepared to be in lawsuits and to be sued. That's what all the top content is. And all the little guys have scattered into nothing while we let these guys take over. So as we know from past field research and visual observation, Willy Mac and Aiden Klein are in cahoots. They've kind of teamed up, right? So, like, if you're into the geopolitical aspects of this YouTube drama, and this is when I bring down my big LCD screen, and I get up and I go talk to the screen, right? Like, that would be pretty cool. But if you're into the geopolitical scape of all this, right? So the people that make the wheels turn, they've kind of like teamed up with the Kleins, right? So the Kleins have kind of adopted Willy Mac. And Willy Mac's kind of playing like ground soldier in a way, and then that's where Keemstar comes in here. He sees that happening. He goes, well, here's my chance to come up and kind of assimilate myself into this community with this audience, into this guy's mind, because they're all playing a game of hearts and minds, right? They all act like they're CIA agents in Ghana playing a little game of we gotta win the hearts and the minds, right? So Keem kind of slots up here to win the hearts and minds of Ethan off that audience, right? And then these guys over here are kind of now anti-Destiny in a way. It's all very odd. It's all very odd, and that's what happens when like it really happens only with these everyday sloppy streamers, where they form this digital symbiotic relationship with their audience. Because the audience is spending all day, every day, watching them. And, well, I will probably join the Reddit community. And I'll join the Twitter groups, and I'll follow them here. Oh, I know her. And then their online friend group, they start to play Among Us together. You know what I mean? All my references are dated. I don't know the new video game. What is it? Assassin's Creed? It's time to update Madden. I'm probably getting Madden 26. Because I'm Madden 25, no matter how difficult I make it, I'm winning 100-0 on all Madden with the sliders turned all the which way to make it harder. So I need to upgrade Madden. It's too easy. But that's what happens when you form this all-day relationship, right? These are all-dayers. It gets political. Audiences get involved. Now Ethan Klein's like, I might have gone in too far with a Destiny's crowd. You probably have. Here's how Ethan Klein got in the mix, and he was so happy to have new beef on his plate. He's like, Destiny, yes! Oh, my audience was getting really sick of Hassan every day. Perfect! Destiny. According to Yeet. By the way, Yeet, I don't know. I'm still forming my favorite mainstream clip account. It's not Yeet. I don't think Yeet's going to be it. It's not my favorite. They're giving off a little foreign to me, by the way. Yeet's giving off a little too foreign. And I might even say brown foreign. Each giving a little bit of a brown foreign. There's many of them. There's the majority of, Yeet post from Ethan Klein's Instagram page, and this is how deep Ethan Klein's responding on his Instagram story from deep Reddit. He's on deep Reddit. And Ethan's audience. Ethan always thinks that he's in like a fucking a movie, in the conflict is man versus other man. That's like the delusion battle that Ethan Klein. He's in a conflict and it's man versus man. But in reality, Ethan's biggest conflict is not man versus self, which I always think it's a little bit of a lazy sort of genre step. Man versus self, really can't even give him a real tangible antagonist. I'm out. It's man versus environment. And that's always been Ethan's biggest uncomfortability in life, is his environment, is being comfortable talking, being comfortable around coworkers, being comfortable doing his job, being comfortable in his skin. So now Ethan Klein's own audience is critiquing Ethan in a very gay way. By the way, you've enabled them, Ethan, to think they can talk to you like this. Trust me. One person in my audience starts to talk to me like this, I'm flying out. You're getting your ass kicked on stream as a segment. Okay? Are you really a fan? I got to kick your ass now. They're pissed. I just don't think the pod should cover SA claims. I kind of agree. Leave it behind. Make some OC. Unless there's some absolute solid evidence. It kind of is solid, though. Like, this is solid. I haven't even read Ethan's thing yet, so I don't know what his take is. But technically, this seems like solid pedophilia evidence. It's dangerous to claim this is about anyone. Hassan showing nudes is extremely gross, and there's evidence. But claiming he's anything but gross at this time is wrong. It's not. I don't. It's. That's how I know that I can, well, I gotta relax saying shit like what I was about to say. I'm changed. I'm not saying that for hoots. I'm not saying that for hollers. Destiny obviously has some strange sexual tendencies, but it's fine to claim, blah, 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 blah. Ethan goes, Destiny literally told Willy Mac on record. My Willy Mac is being referenced, by the way, by Top J. On record that he has his material ambiguously, full confession. And why the fuck is he accepting nudes from people so young they live with their parents, have braces, and do homework? Wow. Doing homework is kind of hot. And you could be like a 21-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 23-year-old, a 24-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 26-year-old, a 27-year-old. Hell, do you know that adults are going back to school, Ethan? Do you know that adults are going back to school and getting a further education is sexy, period. We're putting that on a shirt. Someone draw me up a shirt. Furthering your education is sexy. And, it's so gross to have your 28-year-old girlfriend who is getting her doctorate in space. Soft and cute with her hair up and her study glasses on and her hair in a bunny. And some soft shorts from Aerie. Come on. Doing her home. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. It's not all wrong. It doesn't have to be all perverted. Anyone defending Destiny's lost. And I would be a total hypocrite not to call him out entirely. This is something that I've always passionately stood against, and what Destiny has done is pretty much as bad as anything I've seen, period. It kind of is. Like, the goalposts are shifting here, huh? I have no desire to further litigate this. If you have any linking desire to defend... Okay. This is crazy. The Kleins love this. The Kleins get closer. Ethan and Hila, like without internet drama or law stuff to talk about, they're bored, bro. They're bored. That means they gotta watch their kids. No. Okay. Some of this shit by Ethan is so boring to talk about even. Right. So Ethan then went hard at the DDG. What does DDG mean, Himpleton?
Destiny. God, I know that chat's about to correct the fuck out of me and say like what it actually is. DDG.
Destiny good game? Right. I don't even know what is DG. That's how much I know. I don't know any. Like, what does DDG mean?
Destiny.gg.
Destiny.g. So it's his website?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really gay.
And then, like, the community is, like, the Dalaban.
Well, that's badass. You can't deny that. That's pretty badass, by the way. So through all of this, now Destiny's tactics have to come out, right? And this is good because I love anything to put Ethan under a little much fire. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun, right? So here is how Destiny responds to, I think, pretty legit, actual, by law, pedo-als, right? So we're actually going to... pedo allegations will be shortened to pedo-als, okay? Here's how Destiny responds. This is his defense, right? Ethan, when he finds out his dad was also a pedophile. Now, this clip is awesome. And I will not say anything bad about Ethan's mom, ever. You will not hear me say a bad thing about Donna. People are like, Salvo just disrespects all the moms. No. The ones I find respectable, admirable, and redeemable, like Donna? Come on, Donna's hot. And young, and cool. And if you don't know this, Ethan Klein's mother was spreading her puss at 16 with a guy who was 21.
Buttons are open.
Oh my goodness, I was 16 years old here.
Wow, look at you guys here.
Dad's 21 and I'm 16.
Dude, if that happened today, bro, you would not.
Oh, I know.
Trouble.
I know.
Look at
21
your
and
picture, though.
16.
Well, you know what? I was more mature than he was.
As it always is. By the way, that's good. That's good.
Look,
Well, I believe that. I
that's
actually
still
do
the
believe that.
case. But look at her. I mean,
Now, Gary, this guy. This is Ethan's dad, by the way. Which, hate Gary all you want. He's a lot cooler than his son. He's a lot cooler than Ethan. Ethan's Klein's parents, it's like, we need to compartmentalize the Ethan Klein and Hila hate versus Donna and Gary. My middle name's Gary, so I have a soft spot to Gary Klein. You know, it's like the anti-Ethan people always go, his dad's a pedophile. His dad is so gross. It's like, you see Donna? Nah. He raised a. How can you hate Gary when when it's like his proven track record as a father seems pretty legit? Hot wife. Good life. His children are successful and happy, supposedly, right? Gary's good in my book. Gary's good in Salvo's book. We like Gary. We like Donna.
I mean, she
San
looks
Francisco.
like she just came off the cover of.
Dude, 21 and
Cosmopolitan.
16. Were you guys having a
None of your business.
What? That's fucking
cool. Guys having
None of your
21 and 16, right? It's like right here.
the cover of.
Dude, 21 and
Cosmopolitan.
16. Were you
21 16 is a huge deal.
guys having
None of your business.
What? That's fucking
cool. Did you guys,
Not
feel the
till
deal?
she was 18.
Yeah.
And look at Gary. Gary, you gotta slap your son. He's trying to make you look terrible, Gary.
Not till she was
course,
18.
we were in love.
Almost.
Oh,
It's so weird that Ethan looks so much more Jewy than his parents. What the hell is up with that?
Almost.
oh, you.
Like, Ethan Klein looks like way more Jewy than either one of his parents.
Lie.
Look at Donna. Guys, that's Ethan's mom, by the way. We got no problem with you, Donna.
That's so crazy. Yeah, you could not do that today. I mean,
No.
that would be just like, whoa there,
Yep.
buddy.
Yeah.
Even
He
his
was-
dad, even his dad is like, that's not giving total Jew. You know? That's interesting. Why is Ethan so much more Jewish than his parents? You know what I mean, Hippleton?
He's a plant, dude.
Look at this tweet. This is funny. Windy Fox, by the way. Round of applause to Windy Fox. They are the clipper of the month, for sure. Clipper of the month, Windy Fox. Let's take a look at this. Am I retarded? No, I am. No. You are, Salvo. You are retarded. You know that. You know you're fucking retarded. You know you're fucking retarded. You don't need to ask. You want to ask? Don't look at chat. So Windy Fox tweets. This is a good take. This Yeet guy's crazy.
Wait, Yeet? I don't know. I'm still forming my favorite mainstream clip account. It's not Yeet. I don't think Yeet's gonna be it. It's not my favorite. They're giving off a little foreign to me, by the way.
That's true.
Yeet's giving off a little too foreign.
Yeah.
And I might even say
Little Brown. That's a good take.
Yeet's giving.
Yeah, it's true. Cool. Thank you, Windy Fox. Okay, so that was Ethan finding out that he's also technically, according to his standards, that's why Ethan should be very careful, because technically, according to Ethan's standards, he's a child of pedophilia. And like how I mentioned about 30 minutes ago, maybe 15, maybe 10 minutes ago, about the communities and the geopolitical, right? Because like one community is a country and their fans are the citizens. They're also under attack, right? You guys need to remember the H3 fan base, they're also under attack. This is also wartime for them. And they got accused, supposedly, of... Excuse me here. One second. They got accused of being... Yeah.
Hey, Salvo. The Canadian goose has flown into the roost.
Okay, perfect. Let them know that I'll drag them in when I signal. I'm just going to set something up. So we'll get to them like right now, but just let them know I'm going to set something up. Perfect. Drag them in when I cue you. Okay?
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and like go into the
Yeah,
channel
let them
with
know.
them and tell them that?
Yeah,
Okay.
let them know.
Will do.
Let them know. All right, guys. So we're about to have on a guest on the podcast. And it's someone that is very knowledgeable, right? We can't doubt this guy's knowledge on this topic. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to talk to this person. I haven't talked to this person in quite a long time. Is there any guesses? On who could be coming on 1-800-BEEF? 1-800-BEEF. No one does it better. No one does it better than this. Do we know who's coming on stream? This is a big one. Cool. Do we know this? This is my first time ever listening to something like this. This is Sonic, by the way. All right, let's drag him in, everybody. Let's drag on in Mr. Bowblax. Bowblax is coming on the stream tonight.
Yo, I love that song. Thank you
Yo,
for bringing
Bowblax,
me
what's
Sonic
going on?
X. Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. I got a warm welcome in here. As soon as I joined, we got the emojis KYS as a reaction twice, and a pregnant man. So, feeling very welcome. What's up? How you doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to have a stern talk with how you're welcomed around here. Dude, it's been a long time. Are you gonna cam up tonight?
I could. I wasn't planning to, but
Well, I think it would be appropriate. I would like to see a eye to eye for sure. But dude, look at us, August 2025. First of all,
yeah, it took 3 years. I think, right? About?
you know, it's I think
You called me an autistic retard or whatever.
Right. We definitely have some past history here, Bowblax. And it seems pretty crazy to at least not have a chat about our past before we kind of can close that chapter and move on together, covering internet drama how it should be, right? And like the last time I spoke to you, let me try to remember this. The last time I spoke to you, Bobster, was it that Edwin stream where I was pretty mean to you?
No, it was after that, because I remember I was streaming Shadow the Hedgehog, and you came in and called me a faggot, and then left.
Oh,
I think that was it, because I got you got really mad at me saying something. I forget what it was.
Dude,
but...
you know what it was? You were live being like accusing me of not paying the editor, and like I just got off the phone with like Keemstar while he was yelling at me for not paying the editor, and then I go on YouTube and I go, Bowblax is spreading this shit. I'm so pissed. And I called it. So that was the last time that we spoke, and a lot have definitely. What do you think? You think a lot has happened on your end?
Sure.
Since then,
for both of us, right?
For both of us, for sure.
Like you moved, and had and stuff like that. So.
No, yeah, you're right. I moved 3 times since the last time we spoke. Are you still in Canada?
Yeah, I'm still where I am.
Dude, you remember when we did the scavenger hunt thing? You gotta admit that was pretty funny. That was funny.
That was funny. I played into it too. I'm like, there's no way he's actually, because I knew you wouldn't be there. So I like called you on your bluff and like walked around on Dave's stream. That was great content.
It was pretty.
I shouldn't have given it to Dave. I should have had it on my own stream so I could get donations. But that's the only bad part about it, I suppose.
Chat, do I need to turn Bowblax up? Just like let me know. Okay, and then so what happened after, right? So I got exiled, and then you kind of got caught up in drama as well. And I don't know how much you want to talk about it. It's not even something that I'm too familiar with. I caught it on the peripherals. And I will say this. I think it was totally unfair how they treated you.
Turn him up a bit, Salvo.
Yeah, considering, I think it was a bit over the top, but I've already said my piece on that in the past. You know, whenever if I ever bring it up on a stream or whatever, that's like a guaranteed like, my bad, guaranteed like stream segment or whatever. So
for sure.
You know, there's nothing more I can say that I haven't already said, but I mean. Some of it, is valid concerns, but I do think they went overboard. But I mean, that's just how I guess the drama community is, right? You know, whatever we see each other more as like sometimes props or people to fuck up so we can make content off of them rather than more of a person, because of this
totally
weird ass genre that is created online.
Is it safe to say that you got some more perspective and like humility from it all?
Sure, yeah. I mean, how can you not really when you look at it? But I've gained a lot of perspective. I definitely know what it's like to be on the other side. Even though like I don't like iDubbbz, I understand why he says the things he says more. So I guess it was like and other people, so I guess it's like a valuable kind of lesson to learn.
Well,
although I don't really think I should have.
How old are you?
28.
Dude, you learn a lot of valuable lessons in your 20s. You learn a lot of valuable lessons in your 20s, and you're a sensitive guy, and sometimes like such a toxic space is not going to play well for like someone with a sensitive mind. Right, and it's just too negative for some people.
Yeah.
Do you go by different pronouns now? Because like we follow each other on Instagram, and you're into makeup, correct?
Yeah. Trying to get into it. I'm not that good at it. I'm very beginner.
Do you have palettes?
Yeah.
Like, where do you get your makeup from? I'm generally asking. I know a lot about makeup.
I only got one pallet, and it was like from the like general store.
Sure.
Like, it's called Superstore here. It's like a Walmart equivalent.
Sure. Sure.
So yeah. But yeah, I go by they, them primarily, but I can go by any pronoun.
Did you hear that I correctly called you they when I was introducing you?
Yes, I did hear that.
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
cool, huh? That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
dude, Salvo's changing, dude. Salvo's woke and badass.
Well, you know, I think someone like Bowblax deserves the respect. If he's gonna come on a show, anyone who comes on my show is gonna get treated with respect. I'm not gonna mispronounce someone's pronouns, especially if they make that clear.
Yeah, so you're only mean on Edwin's stream, on other people's streams.
He made me mean.
You're the host.
He made me mean. You know that, Josh. Josh, you knew my energy around Edwin.
Are you anti-Edwin now? Has there been a falling out?
No, I like Edwin. Why do you think there's been a falling out?
No, I'm asking because I haven't caught up with the Salvo lore.
No,
you know, people are turning on each other all day. Dude, I don't even know. Like, people could be friends or enemies. Like, Ethan and Keem are becoming friendly. Like, we live in a crazy world.
That is so crazy, by the way. What in the world is going on with that? Like, it seems so desperate of Keem to be like, it's not even like reaching out his hand across the aisle. It's like Keem is reaching out his hand from the dirt, hoping that Ethan even sees that his hand is sticking out from the soil. It's not reaching across the aisle.
Yeah, it's like he's conceded subconsciously that Ethan is like more important than him online and more relevant.
Yes.
Which is true, but you know, when they started fighting, that wasn't the case. It was very much on equal ground.
Dude.
And yeah, but I think Keemstar has gotten humbled with, you know, his lower viewership after Drama Alert, so.
Well, right. You know, and it's like, someone could be like, well, no, it's just two older guys who have learned and matured. It's like, well, that goes out the window. Those two guys are like acting crazy and with no principle and no maturity, you know, up until still currently. What do you think is going on with fucking Destiny? Like, what's your take on all that? Like, I know you're not so familiar with it.
I don't know. Destiny has always struck me as like, kind of like sometimes he can have normal conversations, but he doesn't seem like a kind of socially normal person. Like when he talks to people, it's very much like he's online all the time. He's always streaming like 12 hours a day. He talks in a very particular way. Like his brain's very wired for the internet and gooning. And I think it's you know, I think this was inevitable. For sure. Like, I think anyone could look at Destiny the past few years and be like, okay, this guy's a little over the top, especially once he started arguing, like, like, the type of, like, having Mr. Girl on and having those, like, pro-pedophilia arguments where he'd be like, oh, well, you know, there's a difference between hebephile and pedophile, as if that, like, difference matters to anyone who isn't, you know, a hebephile, which means you're only attracted to teenagers, I suppose. That's what that means.
Which is technically better than a pedo.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna be like, well, at least he's not a pedo, he's an emo. Come on, like, give him some slack.
It's something to say. It's something to say. You know, like I would imagine the optics seem a lot less cruel. You know what I mean on all that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, be sure to be calling Destiny a hebephile because he is not a pedo. Technically.
Well, we don't know that. I bet that probably technically by law by the time his career, because it's like way more people that you wouldn't have expected being pedophiles have been busted by pedophiles. And you're like, oh wow, Destiny is like, he seems so probable. Like the probability that he is a pedophile is probably pretty high. Like in terms of all the things that are like against him and how he looks and how he acts and his words. Probably pretty high that statistically the probability of Destiny being an actual pedophile is high. Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Especially with some of the arguments he makes online. But what threw me off was his that he has a track record of like fucking like every like girl on Twitch who was like overage, you know? So it's like I got tricked by you know, I didn't think he would be a pedo because he was into adults, but because most pedos are only into kids, but there are the few pedos who are into both. So.
Wait, is that true? Most
I think
pedos
so.
are only into kids. Is there any like bi pedos where they're into adults and children?
Well, yeah, I guess that would be Destiny, right? But like, there's no like statistic on it. It's kind of just like, you know, whenever you see a pedophile get exposed, usually it's like they're only having CP. It's not like they have like adult stuff usually.
Well, I don't know. I
guess I don't.
I guess maybe the adult stuff wouldn't make the news. it's like
yeah, I don't know.
It's like they had 100 grams of CP and also 1,000 downloaded videos of adult BBC and BBW. And it's like, I don't know if it works like that, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it enough, I guess.
I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking clue. So you're an Ethan Kleiner, correct?
I suppose not like hardcore, not like I'd believe anything he says, but you know, recently he's been on the right side of things. I mean, if we're gonna choose between Destiny and Ethan, pretty sure Ethan's on the right side of this argument, and with a lot of the arguments, he tends to be on the right side. So, I suppose by virtue of us agreeing, but I'm not like dead loyal to Ethan or anything.
Josh,
like
have you ever met my producer Himpleton?
No.
Himpleton, do you want to say hi to Josh?
Hi, Bowblax. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
You can trust him. You can trust him, Josh. He's not a sneaky guy. He's not so sneaky like some of these guys. So Josh, one of the things that like I've been wanting to ask you for so long, right? In hindsight, do you remember the Xylee stream where I was warning you that like don't trust Olivia?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Right. Do you think in hindsight, like, my take was in good faith, as I was claiming it was?
Sure. I mean, I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I like in that specific one, I was like, do not trust this girl. Do not trust this girl at all. At all. She's playing some weird psycho games.
To be fair, you are, especially at the time and even now, your humor is very sarcastic as well. So, you know,
Josh,
you would call,
Josh,
yeah, for jokes,
I get
you would
it,
call
though.
anyone
Hey,
crazy, right?
I get
yeah,
it, though.
you did.
I get it, though. I get it, though. You know what I mean? Dude.
I mean, you gotta at least, like,
dude,
you try. and hey, and by the way, I stopped talking to her before she stopped talking to me.
I believe
it.
it.
Just didn't work.
I
we
believe
didn't
it.
have
Dude.
a connection in that way.
Josh,
she was...
The more I learned about you, and the more that I learned that you were risen up some of these fucking e-hos, I'm like, I gained respect for you.
Thanks.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, even if a girl's hot, like, I'll break stuff off if it just, like, our personalities aren't compatible. And I'm a more unique personality, I suppose, so it's not always compatible. And, Olivia wasn't very smart either. She was...
Right.
Okay, there's one thing that she told me that stands out to me. She thought the world was 2023 years old, or whatever year it was. Like, she thought the Earth, the Big Bang, happened 2,000 years ago.
That's interesting.
It's
so dude.
I was like, I don't know.
It's so easy. It's so easy to get carried away fucking around with stupid girls. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was fun talking with her. I mean, I was kind to her, and she was... I mean, yeah, we're on good terms, I think. I don't fucking know. I haven't talked with her or thought about her in years. Like, when you brought up Olivia, like, the first person that came into my mind was Olivia from H3, because that's, like, the most relevant Olivia.
Have you ever spoke to her? Because you're friends with the crew, right?
I'm not friends, but I'm like on friendly, like we have communications and DMs with Olivia, AB, and then previously Sam before she left the podcast.
Thank God that bitch left, huh? Whew.
I don't know anything about her, but she was so.
She had a big white fucking face.
Yeah, I know what she looks like, but I'm not like I don't really watch the H3 podcast unless like the only times I've watched H3 podcast all the way through is like when a really big drama's happening. Like I think the last time was like when he was reacting to Content Deputy, and then like
Dude,
whenever he does something that I want to make a video on.
In a way, like Keemstar's like the 2025 Bowblax of the H3 podcast in 2023. You know what I mean?
Oh, is he like memed and like?
Yeah, it seems
like
Keemstar is now the token commentary lore guy. That like it's like you were like the little bridge towards like another section of the internet where the clients could act cool and tip their hat to a epic meme or an epic post. And now it kind of seems like it's Keemstar replaced you, which is like a shout out to Bowblax in a way. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, it was, yeah. And hey, my plush is still there, as a fucking reminder that I was like, I memed a lot on the show and talked about on the show occasionally. I always like find that funny because like I see like whenever I see an H3 clip, there's literally a plush version of me in every single clip, and it's just
dude, you have the second most airtime. It's like that advertisement.
Yeah, dude,
that advertisement space on the H3 podcast. That's a lot of money. The clients are generous.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
dude, you remember?
I think it's cool.
You remember the charity stream we did for you? That was epic. It's like you and I, Bowblax, always had epic moments, but it's like I was always trying to tell you, you can't let these bad actors get into your head. I like you, Bowblax. The charity stream was epic.
The Salvo Edwin kiss was iconic, but I don't know if you were really like looking out for me and saying like, oh, don't mess with these guys all the time. You were pretty like anti-Bowblax, like trolling Bowblax, trying to make like a bit of a meme out of me, which is fine. You do that with everyone.
I do that with everyone.
Let's not pretend you were like super like.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. I did write you an email apologizing. I did. Did you ever get that?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna read it off to you right now. How about that?
All right.
This is how professional and respectful I am, by the way. Salvo, he's a true professional. That's what they always say. Let's see. I'm going to look for the Bowblax. Boom. Okay. January. I'm going to hold my shit up here. Look at this. January 17th, 2023. I go, yo, I listened to that Edwin stream where I went after you for the first time on Nicholas's stream. That was pretty brutal and uncalled for. It was hard to listen to it back. You have a lot of patience. I apologize for those severity and harshness of it all.
I appreciate that. I didn't know you said that all the way back then, but I appreciate it.
I did.
That was like my main issue with you, just like not the fact that like people can fucking meme on me, make fun of me, whatever, but it was just like the veracity and the like, no, you're actually autistic, like shut, like it was like it felt less like a joke.
Josh, I have to be honest with something with you. I had to come to terms with this. I was like, why did I act so harshly against Joshua Sonic Bowblax, right? Why did all of that bother me so much? And then I remembered when I was 12 on the school bus, an autistic kid who was really a lot bigger than me beat the living shit out of me. And I was stuck in and Hibbleton's laughing. This is a horrible story for me, by the way. an autistic kid. He was a lot bigger than me, and he pinned me in the seat, and he beat the living fuck out of me, Josh. That's something I've never shared before, and it's real.
Well, did you say that Sonic was a bad video game franchise? That might have.
I don't know. I probably. Dude, here's the thing about Sonic. I got to get you playing Madden, bro. That's the real shit.
God.
That's the real shit.
Dude, why play Madden when you can go outside with a football?
Well, I was outside today for sure. I was fucking throwing that football around big time. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I know you go outside. You're like one of the few commentators that do. I see you go outside on your videos.
Yeah, verified. Bowblax admits that Salvo's one of the few commentators. Where would
that
you rank
goes outside.
Where would you rank me in the scope? Would you put me on the Mount Rushmore of commentary?
You're definitely like a story. Like someone could make a video on you, like a Keemstar Show video / Salvo video. But I mean, you didn't really like what? It's not like you had like just numbers wise. You didn't have as much reach as like Moist Critical or something like that. Like if we were to have a Mount Rushmore, you would expect to have like the top people up there, no matter how like good or bad they are. But yeah, you're definitely iconic, and you stirred up shit. I mean, people literally like blacklist you, fucking dude. Here's one thing that will help your ego, and it's true. And it's true.
What?
Edwin streams 10 hours in 2022. Like all they would talk about is you. Every fucking Edwin stream, every Xylee stream. After you pissed everyone off, they're all like, "Salvo this, salvo that." You were being talked about in the group chat constantly, dude. You're living rent free.
Dude, right. And when I would call that out, would the group chats blow up, being like, "Fuck this guy. Who the fuck does this guy think he is?"
Yeah, so you got under people's skin, and you have a way of talking. I mean, Nerd City's still following you.
Nerd City and I talk every day.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever make up?
100%. I was willing to make up with him way before, but especially now, yeah. We should go splunking together. Me and him should go and play.
Dude,
record
he hates you. He hates you, bro.
Dude, it's been number one, I don't get why he hated me before too much, but now I'm like, even like, it's been 5 or 6 years. Like, people change in that time. So whatever he disliked about me, I'm sure it's not exactly the same. I don't have the exact same traits today. I don't know why he hated me, but
I'm trying to convince him to like DeOrio a little bit more too. I'm like, Nerd, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy.
I don't know. He can hate DeOrio. Everyone should hate DeOrio. I don't know. No, DeOrio, he has good commentary, and he's talented for sure.
Would you make up with him?
No, but if he didn't, turn on me so harshly last year, I'd probably still be friends with him to this day, despite me still probably having some personal grievances with him or whatever.
Yeah, dude. So it's like, I don't know the ones and twos of it all, but from what I saw, his grievance with you seemed like it was a friend that was so sick and tired of his buddy that is not, quote unquote, like what he was saying, like not doing anything with his life, not working, blah, 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 blah. It seemed like it was like way more like a personal thing. I'm a little stoned here, by the way. Like it was like a more personal thing of my friend's not working and he's asking me for money, and it's like, fuck this guy at this point. More so of like a YouTube drama thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the money thing was I got like paranoid about something, and I was like, can I quickly have this money and then like pay it back in like a couple days? And then he said, no, as a friend, I don't want to like go that far. And then immediately, like within like 2 minutes or whatever, I'm like, okay, fair enough. Sorry I asked. I probably shouldn't have. So I don't even know why that's still a talking point to this day. If it was like,
it's
I
not.
asked,
It's
he
not.
said
it's
no,
not a
and it's like,
point.
okay.
Yeah, it's not really a talking point. It's something that stuck out when I remembered what went down. Like, I remember the money thing. But, dude, in hindsight, it's like, shit, he's making a lot of money. Throw me a bone, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really... Yeah, I think he... I guess he just didn't want to be friends with me anymore and was kind of finding an excuse, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to talk for him.
And that's okay. Right, you know.
I don't want to speculate, you know. It's whatever he said in his videos. I'm not speaking for him, but that's... No. I don't know. I feel like if you're someone's friend, like, in a genuine way, you would have had... People argue that he had slack. I think if, like, a true friend would have maybe more slack, but then again, he's like, oh, internet friends are different than IRL friends or whatever, so, you know, whatever. I guess whatever it is what it is.
No. Yeah, no. He moved on to Chud Logic.
No, it doesn't even seem like he moved on. He had uploaded a 12-hour video about me a couple months ago.
Well, you're a cash cow for him. He milked you hard.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
He milked you hard. Old co-host of After Hours. Like it means nothing. This is Bowblax, by the way, guys. He is a ex-co-host of Augie RFC's After Hours. So put some he deserves a little respect around these parts. I mean that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I really love you know, the work we did on that podcast over the years. I think there's a lot of good episodes and commentary on that. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
Do you think the episodes of when Augie's live solo hold up well against the classic Bowblax DeOrio RFCs?
No, because it's always just better to have like more commentators there. Like it's just more fruitful conversation, better back and forth. Connor's kind of a yes man, so he doesn't really count.
What is that relationship like? Dude, you were part of the group chat. Dude, do you remember when Augie's mom bought him a grill when I got canceled? You remember that shit? Dude, what the fuck?
No, I didn't remember that. I know he was like upset that you like made fun of his mom. But
man, he must have been pissed behind the scenes.
So his mom like gave him like a grill as like a thank you for getting salvo banned. Like, what do you just like?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna pull up the tweet. I'm gonna pull up the fucking tweet right now. I gotta find it. Someone do a Twitter search of like Salvo Pancakes, the tea party chat. Were you friends with him when I was leaking all that shit?
Yeah, the tea party stuff.
What was that like? Well, give me the play-by-play. Give me the play-by-play immediately when they realize that I have been in that group chat.
I think you would have remembered because you would have been in the group chat. But we told Keemstar's the owner of the chat. Everyone told Keemstar to kick you, and then he didn't. And then weeks later, you leaked it, and then Keemstar kicked you. So most of the chat was like, "Keemstar, what the fuck?" You know.
Oh my god. That was crazy. What was that day like?
It was just like planning for like Xylee to leak it all on stream so like it could bore people. Whose
idea was that, bro? Whose idea was, of course, sending Xylee out to get absolute to the masses?
Honestly, it was kind of subconscious because Xylee wanted to do it of her own volition, and then all of us, like, independently, like, subconsciously, without talking to each other, was like, this is great, like, to bore people to death. And then, like, later we're like, yep, we're all thinking the same thing. So it kind of just happened naturally.
What were you all thinking?
That, like, Xylee started it, and then we're like, oh, this is a great idea to, like, bore people to death. I think that was it. I don't know if any like particular person came up with it. I think it was an idea that everyone it's like kind of like kind of common sense, or everyone had like the same idea within the group to do that.
Yeah, no, it's that's pretty crazy. That was pretty funny. And then okay, so have you seen my earring? What do you think about my ears?
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't you get it pierced at Claire's? I saw
I did.
A video of that.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Claire video.
Yep.
I think it was like one of the only videos I've seen of you recently, so it's funny that you bring that up. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. Got it from Claire.
It looks pretty good. You ever think about getting your ears pierced?
I've thought about it a little bit, but it's not something I'm super interested in right now. Maybe in the future.
Dude, okay, so tell me more about this new sexual awakening that you've went through in the last couple of years. Because we could talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it in a way where I'm making fun of you at all. I'm curious. I like asking questions. I like talking to all different types of people.
Here's the thing. I actually, I wanted to transition in 2018, but I decided not to, specifically because I thought it would be, I'm like attracted to girls, and I thought it'd be harder to be a lesbian, and also I want to be a father, and I don't want to like fuck up my seed, you know? So
Yeah.
I kind of just held off, and then once like I got big on YouTube, like it just didn't feel like, it just felt like it would cause trouble if I were to like try to transition or anything like that. And also like I'm still happy being male in a lot of aspects, and I like having a beard and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, I want to be a girl, but also I kind of like being a guy, and I wasn't like super clued in on the whole like non-binary path that I could take. So I don't know. I kind of just put it on the back burner for a pretty long time. Yeah.
Who
And
leaked
then,
your shit?
I
Because
didn't.
you got outed, which is like, I don't know if the younger generation needs to rewatch Glee. You don't out people. It's just a rule. Have some dignity, have some respect, have some decorum. Rewatch Glee. You don't out people. So you kind of got outed as a trans or something, right?
No. So what happened was I tweeted out before I came out, non-binary people are badass and valid, and I was getting like some comment, and then Turkey Tom saw it as like virtue signaling and made like a joke tweet under it, and it kind of like ratioed me. And initially the tweet was getting a lot of like kind of fellow non-binaries saying like thank you, and it was like kind of interesting discussion, but then it just turned into a meme, and it kind of frustrated me, and I vented to Nick about it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then Nick was more on like Turkey Tom's side of like, this is kind of virtue signaling. And I'm like, I kind of snapped. I'm like, Nick, I am non-binary. So I told him. And then later, like when all the drama was coming out, you know, people were asking like, oh, why was Bowblax so mad at like Turkey Tom for the responding to like the non-binary tweet or whatever? And I felt obligated to come out as non-binary to explain why I was upset at that. So nobody outed me as non-binary. I came out myself, but I came out because of the backlash that was happening. So
Behind the scenes. Wow. Tom's always
I
got
would
to
have
be so
ideally
edgy in
came out
counterculture.
later. But...
You know, Turkey Tom, he's leading Generation Alpha on counterculture and darkness. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Tom's like homophobic or transphobic or anything. I just think he thought I was virtue signaling and making a joke out of it, and it was just like, you know,
it's easy to pick on the autistic kid.
Upset, so.
You know, it's easy to pick on the autistic non-bon. Okay,
Yeah,
so who leaked the picture? Like, you had an OnlyFans, correct? And someone leaked a picture of you that was not private or was not public. Is that correct?
So what happened is I was streaming, and it's so tragic because I had everything set up on a completely separate laptop. It was completely separate from my main computer. But one thing that I forgot to take off is that like when you log into something with Google, it will like show all of your Gmails, and one of the Gmails was Manchi, right? And it came up for a split second on stream. And someone took a screenshot of the emails and searched all of them up and found out that Manchi connected to the OnlyFans that I was trying to launch and test behind the scenes. It's so tragic because it was like literally the day I launched it. So I didn't get any money off of it. I didn't grow it. I didn't do anything. I just started it, then accidentally like leaked that email on stream really quick, and people like vultured it and like spread it everywhere. So technically, yeah, I did spread it, but if I wasn't getting hate at the time, I don't think people would have been hawkeyeing to, you know, get that email right away. Because I did know that I leaked it kind of once it happened, and I ended the stream very shortly after and privated it all, but it just wasn't fast enough. So it is my fault, but, you know, I never intended to have it like connected to Bowblax. Not like I wanted to show everyone my dick that knew me as Bowblax. You know, it's a very different demographic. So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how it kind of went down.
So, dude, hypothetical question here, bruh. If you could have an OnlyFans and then no one would find out, what type of content would you post on there?
Well, obviously stuff like relating to my non-binary gender expression. So mostly like femboy stuff, but with a twist of like I have a beard and stuff like that. So it would have been
what is the target audience for that?
I don't know what the target audience. I don't even know if there. I think there is probably a target audience for this. Because people have called me hot who are like pansexual and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was testing it out. I was really like experimenting, but I didn't.
That seems like you were pushing genres. That seemed like you were like genre pushing that a little bit.
Yeah. Just like Twitter versus is a bit of genre pushing too. I'm always trying to get the new genres, no matter what. Category I'm in. So yeah,
dude,
yeah, it was.
Do you do that?
I was
anymore?
trying to provide something that isn't there.
Do you do Twitter versus anymore?
No, not really. I've been thinking of going back to it. It's probably the smart thing to do, but I did it for like 5 to 6 years. Kind of sick of it, personally.
Are you doing anything right now?
I am working for other YouTubers behind the scenes, but I'm not really working. Like right now, my personal YouTube is more in like hobby mode, and I'm trying to
Willy Mac said Augie left the internet because of me. Did you hear that claim?
Yeah, I'd believe it. I'd honestly believe it because he was very, very upset with you. So I believe it.
Very, very.
Kind of, yeah, very, very like he hated you more than technicals.
How do you know that?
Because I've been in group chats with Augie up until
he hated me more than technicals.
Yeah, I don't think he outright said it, but I mean it's very clear. By the way, like he hated you so much that he wouldn't even want to speak your name most of the time, and if your name came up, he'd get angry.
He would get angry.
Yeah, he was like he wanted you blacklisted. Like it wasn't even like I hate this guy, I want to make content on him. It was like I hate this guy so much, I want him erased.
Erased.
Yeah.
Huh. It felt like it. I didn't know for sure, but it felt like he didn't like me behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, he really didn't. And a lot of that group chat didn't, as you saw with
that's crazy
and stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He hated me so much he wanted me completely go. That's kind of scary. He hates me more than he hates a black man. He's racist as fuck.
I mean, he does go to Nick Fuentes rallies, so I don't know.
Dude, were you on that Tennessee trip with him and Flamenco?
No.
You did not go to that?
No, but I wasn't really invited or anything. Not that I would have went if I was invited.
They didn't invite you. Who the fuck went to that? Tom, Connor, Augie, and Flamenco?
Yeah, weren't they going to a Destiny thing?
Yeah, they were going to go see Destiny speak at a college. That trip keeps me up at night. Let me tell you, that trip that those four took together to go see that man.
And Aiden. Don't forget about Aiden.
And Aiden. We should have not included him. We like Aiden here. Do you like Aiden, Bowblax? But that trip keeps me up at night to think about what went on with Thor's 5 nerds out of the view of their parents, and they didn't even know that they were hanging around like a 39-year-old man in Flamenco. Those are like early 20-year-old boys out of the eyesight of their mom, all sugared up. Turkey Tom is being like, Augie and Connor, you need to try this white monster. This white monster is really good. You need to try it. Augie and Connor are nervous because they only drink water and milk. And they're with Flamenco, who lied about his age to hang out with the younger guy. It's really fucked up. It's very
with Aiden, underage Aiden, dude. What the heck?
And Aiden was underage at that time?
Well, probably. Someone told me he's 20 now, which I can't believe because time passes, but he was introduced into the online drama sphere when he was 12. So it's
wow.
Yeah, he's 20 now,
Little
I guess.
pervert.
But when was that?
Little pervert Aiden. What are you doing getting involved in YouTube drama when you're 12, by the way?
Well, what's crazy, though, and I've talked with people behind the scenes about this, is like, back in the day, apparently, I wasn't there, but people would treat Aiden like as if he was like kind of a peer, like the same age, even though he was like 12 and 13.
He's smart though. He could carry that room. He's got the confidence of a young Jewish man for sure.
Yeah, well, if a 12-year-old or 13-year-old some of them can talk to adults fine, but like, should they be talking to adults only constantly online? Like, but that's not his fault. That's everybody. I felt like the community kind of let him down in a sense. Like, they should have full-on rejected a 12-year-old in their midst. But hey, I mean, different times, I guess, even though it was like 10 years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of the same reason why Pyro got in trouble, because he was just like talking to anyone no matter what age, and then talked to Ivory Erasmus.
Dude.
So.
Do you you have any behind the scenes details of the YouTube commentary's most juiciest bad kept secret? Turkey Tom and Lyric's piece of pink.
Bad kept secret.
You know?
Yeah,
They're
I know
shared
about the
pink.
Lyrics and Turkey Tom thing.
Yeah, they're shared pink.
They shared pink. Oh yeah, 100% they did. Yeah. Is that not confirmed?
Hi.
It's like,
Kai's very nice, by the way.
you talked to her?
I like her. Yeah, I've met her.
Currently?
No, I talked with her in 2022, so I don't know how she is now, but she was very nice. She was with Tom at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, this was before the Lorex Tom thing, I think, or maybe slightly after, because didn't she go to Lorex and then go back to Tom? I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's fun to think about, huh? Her being passed around.
Guess.
Her being passed around like some fucking emo zoomer party slut, huh? From YouTube comment.
No, it wasn't like that though.
Yeah,
Turkey Tom. No. It wasn't like that. She's not slut. Turkey Tom was the slut and cheated on a bunch of people, and then she ran to Lorex because of that. So Tom's the slut, not her.
She ran to LaRock. Dude, what the hell? And LaRock's,
yeah, because
they're still together, I think, right? I think they're getting married.
I don't know. Are they?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. No, I don't think that's the case.
I have no idea. Dude, Mudahar, what's your take on all that shit going on?
Oh, the Mudahar stuff? I like Mudahar. The Mudahar stuff. Okay, so he over-exaggerated his engineering credentials, right? Yeah, I guess Mudahar, like, maybe over-exaggerates his accomplishments sometimes, but I don't think that's a crime.
He called himself an engineer, right? Like, when he wasn't.
Yeah. But he does know, like, about engineering and programming and, like, went into it a little bit. But, yeah, he definitely should have been more careful with his words. I think he tends to, like, over-exaggerate. Like, when he says, like, oh, YouTube's not my full-time job, but then he, like, really cares about his YouTube channel, it's like, I don't know, just say that, like, you care. I don't know.
Did you hear he's lying about being married, too? He's been lying about being married for years.
Are you making that up? This is the first time. I'm
No,
hearing
bro.
No.
This is the real tea. This is the real tea. He's been lying as well. He's just a pathological liar. It's hard to call him a liar because it's kind of how they're programmed. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if that's true, he might be a pathological liar to an extent, but I can't get too mad at him because he's not. I don't really think he's like a malicious pathological liar. It's more of like boosting up, like compensating for a lack of self-confidence type.
Sure, exactly, Bowblax.
You know,
Bowblax, do you mind if we take some callers? I don't have any callers planned, but like I don't want to like open up the phone lines and have you leave. I'd rather talk to you, but if you're down for other people joining, I don't have anyone.
I could, but there might be questions that I don't want to answer.
No. Then you don't answer them, and you tell me. You go, Salvo? No. And I go, okay. You're not deemed to answer anything on this show. I'm not. You know, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, I already said too much. So, but yeah, I'm yeah, sure. Let's get some callers.
All right, and we might not get anybody, but if you want to join, Hempleton's gonna put the Discord server in the chat. Jump into waiting. We'll drag you in if you want to.
Jesse's in waiting right now.
All right, we'll drag Jesse in. This is Podawful joining the program in FOS.
I've not heard things about this person. I've heard he's a doxer and maybe a swatter. Is this true, Podawful?
I don't think he's a swatter. I think that's probably a step too far for Jesse.
This is what I've heard. I've heard you're a bad guy from years past.
Well, let's start off on a good foot, Bowblax. Say
okay,
one good thing.
Yeah,
say something nice about him.
I recognize the name, and I'm like, because I heard, yeah. Weren't you the guy, like, I remember, Salvo, one of your fireballs, didn't, like, someone, like, put something on screen, like a dox or something, and you had to take it down, and wasn't that Podawful?
You want to answer, Jesse? Jesse, we can't hear you. Something's going on with your audio, Jesse, which...
You can't hear him? I can hear him fine.
What? Oh, do
you have him, like,
muted?
turned down?
Oh, I had him
Yeah,
muted. I'm sorry, Jesse. I had your volume turned
Cool.
down.
All right, hey man, hey, cool man. Well, anyway, thanks. I'm gonna see you guys later.
He's so
man.
bad that Salvo doesn't even want to listen to that.
Hey, Jesse, that's my bad.
Yikes.
That's my bad, brother.
Never. You know what? I'm embarrassed, so never mind. Okay.
No, come on, man. Hey, I'm happy to have you here. How you been?
Happy to be here. I'm good, and congratulations on 1800 Beef, my new favorite show.
Thank you, sir.
1800 Beef.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it for sure.
Pronounced 1800 Beef, but okay, yeah, I don't know.
Either one, it's 1-800 or 1800.
Well, it's spelled 1800 on the YouTube channel, so
yeah, but in the logo, it's 1-800.
I'm not. Well, I'm kind of a cool host in that way.
It's 1800. So, yeah, I'm not a doxer or a SWAT. That's crazy. That was a big misunderstanding with Vito Giswaldi, who, you know, has been on my show since then several times. Like, clearly there's no issue. I certainly have never swatted anybody. Doxing is cool and fun, but I didn't do it. It is funny when that happens to a guy, you know? I mean, like if a guy, you know, someone shows up to his house, that's funny. Like, I laugh at that.
Well, it's kind of like ding-dong ditching. It's kind of like...
Right.
It is kind of like a prank call in a way. It can be very, very fun and not harmful. It can be.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the phone book also used to dox people, you know? It had your name and your phone number and your address in it. And then anyone could just call or show up. I don't know why people are so freaked out by these things.
People are very afraid of anybody crawling through their screen in their life, even if it's a phone call.
Yeah, people have been, you know, for years and years and years, the internet and real life are these supposedly different places. And then, you know, the big virus. You remember the big virus that happened?
Yep.
The big virus happened, and then everybody is now Like everyone is an online guy. Everyone is terminally online. So this idea that these are separate entities and they can never cross. Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever. This is life ruination. My life has been ruined. It's like so stupid. Also, every time someone gets doxxed, like, what's the next thing that happens? The answer is nothing.
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 Ever. Nothing.
So if we're talking swatting, that's bad. But I will even argue, most things that people call swatting, it's like the cops knock on the door and politely go, "Hey, just are we allowed to check inside your house to see if you're murdering children in your basement? Just if you don't mind, can we look?" Almost every single time, it's not actually even anything or a big deal at all. And what are you afraid of? Oh, so you don't want cops in your house? What the fuck are you hiding? Who are you, Destiny?
Dude, what do you think about that, Jesse?
The Destiny thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, number one, no doy, obviously. Like,
right.
Of course he has CP. Who watches Destiny?
Right.
13-year-olds. Like, it's children, it's little girls who watch Destiny. Who would be impressed by a 5'3", guy reading Wikipedia to sound smart? Teenage girls. So who does Destiny fuck? Teenage girls. Every single person in Destiny's orbit, anyone who's quote unquote friends with Destiny, I hope that doesn't include anyone here, but because of the next thing I'm about to say, but every single one of them is guilty of the exact same crime. They all have CP on their computers. There's
on their
no
face.
way.
Right. They all end up with CP on their face if you're like affiliated, for sure.
There's no way he didn't send those exact pictures to like every single person he knows. Like, check this out. One, that's what he gets off on. We know that. We know for a fact he sends people stuff that they send to him, and he like jacks off to the idea.
He's a
of other
sharer.
people seeing it.
He's a sharer.
He's a sharer.
You know that picture Destiny took with Vosh and like Keffels after their beef, like to be like,
Yeah.
oh, we're in real life and all friendly, dude. What do you think Destiny sent Vosh to get him on good terms?
Exactly. You think he didn't show even when
Goblin,
he's with,
short stack Goblin content?
even when he was with like a grown woman like a Lauren Southern or Nick Fuentes. That was the only other person I could think of that he's fucked. But even when he's with them, he's sharing their nudes to if you have ever sent Destiny or sent him nudes or fucked him, every person he's been with subsequent to that has also seen you naked.
It's true.
He is the internet's STD, and he's spreading like wildfire. And I don't know what people expect. Now, on the other side of that, who cares?
Dude, it's like those videos where like people go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna say something to you, you want to pass it on to the next person, except for Destiny, it's like fucking people and getting their nudes, like fuck someone and send their nudes to the next person.
Bowblax, Jesse?
What's that?
Bowblax here?
I mean, I'm aware of they. I don't know. What do I say there? I'm aware of Bowblax.
Yes.
I'm not. We don't know each other personally. I don't think we've ever spoken. But
yeah, I mean, I had to ask if you're like a SWAT or a doxer. So clearly, we haven't talked because you would have cleared that up earlier.
I'm just a silly little guy. I'm sort of a cute little imp. Nothing more.
But your name is Podawful, so it is right for people to assume for you to be awful.
It's a bad name. I should have changed it to something like 1800 feet. But I'm thinking of changing my name to Pod Pancakes. Is that available or?
Yeah, that's all yours.
Cakes?
Who the fuck is
cool.
who's Cassie Kother or Kosher Kathy? Who's that in waiting?
They're somebody who calls in to stream sometimes.
Bring him on in.
So that's like she probably sent nudes to Destiny. That's probably a kid.
Bring her on in. Hello, Kathy. Hello, welcome to the stream. What are you contributing?
Well, hi.
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Hello, Kathy.
I have a question for you.
What the fuck?
Why you laughing, eh?
What the? Hey.
Alvo, are you with me? Hello?
Hello, Kathy.
Yes, I have a question for you, Salvo.
Yes, Kathy.
Is Hila Klein still having affair with a black basketball player?
Dude, no.
This is psycho.
What the fuck?
That's a deep cut.
No
That's a
way.
deep cut.
Well, you told us he's having black affair with a black basketball player, right?
Yeah, no, she's not anymore. So Hila Klein in 2022 was fucking the LA Rams cornerback, Jalen Ramsey. He moved to Miami. Luckily, Kathy, I don't know if you've seen Hila. She doesn't need big black BBC anymore. Ethan's laying the hammer down. She loves Ethan. She's in love with Ethan the more I've ever seen.
Make his dick small, right?
What'd you say?
Eating Klein snorting Ozempic every day. His dick is not working anymore. Remember the clip where he said, "My dick feels like wood. I can't feel it anymore because I'm taking all medication, antidepressant." He has multiple medication. You know how do you go in the morning? You open your phone, you scroll on your TikTok. That's how Aiden Klein scroll on his CVS page.
Wow. That's very good.
Hey, this is
That's
cool.
very good.
That medication. He's taking too much. His dick doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, that could be the case because he is liking pills. He is looking at pills and talking about pills in
He was
romantic
shaking
ways.
a bottle last stream. Did you see? He's shaking a bottle of pills.
Yeah, I saw him.
This is a new medication.
He did a whole segment where he talked about, I'm not even kidding, the H3 podcast did a segment where all the crew members had to bring in their favorite item. This is real. And they all went through, and some people had brought in old pictures of their grandpa from the war. One of the people brought in a fucking autographed poster of a video game or something. Ethan Klein brought in his bottle of pills as his favorite new thing, and he was talking about his new medications.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if you covered this yet. I think you were in hiatus when it happened. But Aiden Klein said when Teddy Klein. I know
all about Teddy Klein,
everything
for
about
sure.
Teddy.
For sure.
Yeah, I know everything about Sheldon. I know. But he said when Teddy cry, he doesn't shut up until I gave him a bottle of medication. He shake, and he stopped crying when he shake the bottle. Do you think that require us to call CPS maybe?
Kathy, you think that Ethan is drugging his kids?
Kathy. On that concert citizen, right?
This is awesome. It's like talking to the guy that invented Chat GPT. This is cool.
Who are you? Are you out 5,000?
What?
Kathy just asked who you are, Pod.
Oh, I'm a fan of yours, actually.
Oh, okay, thank you. I see you say H2P something. That reminds me of my visa. I need to renew, right?
Wow. This is cool, man. I like what this is.
Kathy,
I
do you
like
have any,
all this stuff.
Kathy, do you have any questions for Bowblax, who is our VIP of the night?
Oh, Bowblax, he's muted, right?
Not anymore.
Hello, Bowblax. How are you doing?
For a bit.
Bowblax, don't you feel pathetic? Aiden Klein promised to buy all your plushies. You know, you made a lot of plushies. No one wanted to buy it. But Aiden Klein said, okay, I'm going to buy all of them. And then you retweeted, Augie tweet, and he said, oh, Bowblax is anti-Semite. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to refund. Don't you feel pathetic that you still defend Aiden Klein?
Yeah, what about that?
Dude,
Do you
I'm
want to
like
answer
high
this,
as
Bowblax?
shit.
You want to answer this or no?
I'm like lagging. It's no, I don't feel pathetic.
What? Why would he be? Why would he feel pathetic? Because technically, he sold
They
those plushies
sold.
because of my charity stream. I think everybody knows that.
They sold, and the plush is still like in the background of his show to this day. I mean, I think
but
the
he
plushies
making
did their
fun of you
job.
all the time.
People.
Did you see him? No. Okay. Let me finish my talk, please. No interrupting. He told maybe last month, 2 months ago. He said, "Oh, Bowblax." And they said, Olivia said, Olivia, the fat Mexican crew member. He said, "It's not he. They changed their pronouns. It's now they." And Aiden said, "Who cares what their pronouns? He looks like a man. I gonna call him he." Did you see that or not?
Yeah, I think I did, but I don't think he said I'm gonna
Okay, then
call
why
him
didn't
a
you
he
fire up a
because he
tweet
looks
and
like a
said,
man.
"What? Shut up, I'm talking." I said, why didn't you fire up a tweet and say, Aiden Klein is a bad person. He's a transphobic. He is a sexist. He's like that. Why didn't you say that? Why were you hiding like that?
Kathy, we don't need a
I
name
don't
call.
get-
Kathy, we don't need a name call.
I'm
We
not
don't need
gonna
to
name
attack
call.
him.
Alright, fuck you, bloody.
Kathy, just, good questions, no name calling, and less antagonistic, okay?
Okay. Bowblax said, that's gonna ask a question. Why you are so nice to Aiden Klein when he's very, very antagonistic toward you?
Because I don't give a shit if he's antagonistic towards me. I'll just say what I want to say. If he does something bad, I'll shit on him. If he's doing something good, I'll say something nice. Or usually I'll just not say anything at all. Usually I'm not saying anything at all.
And I think Ethan.
Aiden Klein, Massa, Aiden Klein, Massa, Aiden Klein, I love you, Massa. You never say anything when he does anything bad.
Wow.
Well, I think that
Did you say massa?
We'll check out my channel, search up my tweets. I say plenty bad about Ethan Klein.
Maybe 2 years ago.
All right, hang on.
I haven't been posting recently.
Why don't you give Josh a chance to say something bad right now?
Who's Josh?
Yeah, Ethan Klein, the way he goes about things is a little too extreme at times. Just over the top, suing. I don't think he needs to do as many lawsuits as he's doing.
Oh, not as many lawsuits. What's the limit? 6, 5, 4 lawsuits? How many is enough?
I just don't think a lot of these things warrant lawsuits, in my opinion. I wouldn't be mad enough to do a lawsuit. I wouldn't do that in his position.
Well, it's content. It's content. You know what I mean? Right. He needs it.
And his people are very.
Also, it's in his blood.
It is blood. And he also has to role play. Also, it's there's his actions parallel the actions of Israel in Gaza to a T. When his lawsuits, when his attacks come, it's honestly crazy. What do you think about Willy Mack? Kathy, who do you consume around here? What do you think about Willy Mack?
Willy Mack. Oh, I have been following his wife for a long time. His wife has an interview with a school. He got a job. The interview transcript was released, and it's maybe 20 pages interview. I read the whole thing, and I'm gonna tell you the most interesting part about it. He said in one sentence, she asked, "Oh, what did you do in college when you started?" He said, "Oh, I was in college. I was walking around and I saw a tent, and the tent were teaching people how to find a G spot." And I went inside to
Hold on. Wait, so you read an article wrote by Willy Mack's wife?
Transcript, not article.
A transcript of an interview.
Yes. And she said she went into a tent on the college that teach you how to find a G spot.
Who said this?
How is no one talking about this?
Willy's wife, apparently.
Can you send this to me?
Kathy.
Can you send this to me, Kathy?
Yes, I will send it to you.
Perfect. We got breaking news. Kathy coming in clutch.
It's a very, very long one, but I'm gonna send. We can read it. We can roleplay it too if you want. But it's very long.
Hippleton, can I have a live optics check? Really, is this too far if we read Willy Mack's wife's old document?
This is really.
It's.
I don't want to be here if you're gonna do that. I don't want.
No, it's a public document.
I'll do it.
It's a
at the very least, At the very least, I can comb through it first to make sure
Pause.
any like
Pause.
names or anything are
Let me ask the
censored.
questions. Let me ask the questions around here. So, Kathy, is there any revealing information about his wife here, or like it's just an article that we know she wrote?
It says like the name before every sentence she talks. But I can read you excerpt, right? You know, excerpt.
Okay, read us an excerpt.
Okay.
And don't say her name. Wait, Bowblax left for.
Oh.
He ran. Hey, she was asked about interview. She said, interviewer said, okay, you also mentioned something about filling petition. Did you ever engage in that? Did you ever actually desire to fill petition? I don't know what to talk about, but she said, yeah, we had, I don't know if it still exists, but there was a Planned Parenthood. I'm not gonna say the name of the city, and we filled petition. I mean, I didn't specifically start petition. I was just part of that one, and then that woman. So there is the health insurance and blah blah blah. And then she said, I don't know if this still exists, but at blah blah, the name of the university, there used to be like find the G spot. It was a tent with like condoms and stuff. But then there were people saying like it would be really nice to get free menstrual products and afford free condoms. So I remember this was one of the things I did on campus. But what is she doing on campus? Finding G-spots, finding free condoms? Is that normal?
Imagine if somebody tuned in right now.
Truly.
Okay, Kathy. So you think that's important or something? How'd you find that? How did you find that, Kathy?
Everyone say, okay, she's IDF, she killed babies. Okay, we know about that, but now we there is more information. G-spot, free condoms. Why she's looking for free condoms? How many people was she fucking in college? If you are seeking free condoms, you can't even afford condoms.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's something interesting. It's something that I promise to keep my ear to the ground over here on. Okay, so you're not a fan. Let's just say you're not a fan of Willie Mack's wife.
No, I hate Willie Mack. He's a Zionist. I'm a Zionist.
All right, Kathy. Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, please keep investigating Hila Klein, Bruce Klein, Theodore Klein, Sonny Klein. Please release a video about them, okay?
Cool. Awesome, Kathy. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Thank you very much.
They call it Investigate Klein 11.
I like that. Can Bowblax come back? Bowblax.
I can see if he'll come back.
Just, ask him if he'll come back.
He doesn't have DMs open, but I'll just tag him in the announcements.
Yeah, I didn't even get to ask him the questions I was going, or the questions I was going to ask.
It is they, yeah. So, Bowblax, come back. And I get why he left. Hanging around, being known around Kathy. Come on, who knows what Kathy's gonna say? Bowblax has a better reputation than myself.
That was a great call, though. What a great call. Most callers don't really have anything. That was terrific.
No, that was very well done.
Imagine talking like that all the time. What it does to your head.
They do a good job. I always respect them when they do get. They all get to the point where they immediately halt the conversation to assert that dominant speaking position.
What is this they? What is this they that you keep on saying, Salvo? Go ahead and name a name here. What are you talking about?
Bowblax, they.
Bowblax is a they.
So you're talking about Bowblax. I thought you were talking about Kathy and then saying they. Okay.
Well, I was actually. Yeah, I was.
So
I was talking about Indian
there?
people. Listen, Hamilton.
There
My takes. I keep a Gen Z on staff, Jesse, to keep me straight. Now make sure I'm not rubbing anyone the wrong way.
Probably a bad idea. Gen Z is probably the least straight they can keep you.
Here's my thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think you just need to say. You need to fucking say it with your chest. You know what I mean?
Really?
Tell me that you're talking about Indian
really.
people. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what you want me to do. I'm
and that's why I said that with Mudahar too. When you said they about Mudahar, I was like, okay, well, who's the they we're talking about?
Whoa, him. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Dude, say it with
Where
your
do you
chest.
get the idea that anyone here is Indian?
I'm not saying that anyone here is Indian. I'm just saying
No. Where do you get off claiming you know who's Indian, who's not? That's a crazy claim to levy against. Number one, how insulting.
To Kathy? You think Kathy's not
To
Indian?
anyone that you call Indian, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's the true N word, Indian.
Wait, Jesse, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Mudahar and Dojangles, they're in the news majorly, right?
Yeah, sorry.
What's the fucking... You had an experience with them on Fireball. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah. That was crazy. Yeah, I was on the same Fireball as them. Now, this is going to be completely a foreign concept to your audience. I had no idea who these people were. None. Never had seen, not even like peripherally, had ever seen a Mudahar or anything. Certainly didn't know anything about this Dojangles or whatever his name is. And so to me, this, and again, I don't use these terms lightly. To me, this was just some bitch and her Indian sitting in the back room there. If people don't know how it worked, the Fireball thing, it was over Discord. And so you had this big sort of private Discord voice chat room that all the guests were waiting in. And then you guys were in a different thing for the show. And for whatever reason, the entire time we're waiting, it's a lot of internet personalities in that back room there.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
They're everybody's kind of schmoozing a little bit, and me, I'm a free, I don't know who anybody is. Turkey Tom was there. I had no clue who he was. Vito, as I mentioned earlier, all these people were there. And so I'm making fun of all these people, to their faces, because it doesn't mean anything to me. And for whatever reason, Mudamar and his lady were on video the whole time, okay? And if I think, now that I've pieced this together after the fact, I think this was maybe right around the time they first kind of got together. Am I wrong about that?
They might have been together for, at max, maybe a year.
Okay. It seemed like still a fresh relationship to me.
Well, because it was long distance, too, so it has, a different feel.
Right, exactly. And you could definitely tell it was long distance because you could see that she was, a white lady and he was in India. Right. So,
that's the biggest. Anyway, that's the biggest secret, by the way, is that he doesn't even live in Canada. He lives in India. He lives in India.
The streets of Mumbai. Yeah. Did you know the weird way he shoots all his videos at that weird Mudahar angle?
Yeah.
Where it's up above him slightly.
Yeah.
And then he's got those windows right behind him. If he moved that camera up an inch, just an inch, you could see out those windows all the garbage and poop outside. But anyway, so they were on camera doing doe eyes at each other, going kissy at each other in front of everybody.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. It was absolutely freakish. And at a certain point, I said, hey, get a fucking room. What the fuck is wrong with you people? This is gross. And then other people, I guess because I broke the ice on it, kind of joined in too. I don't know who any of these other people were, so I can't tell you who it was. But whoever you had on the show, a bunch of people were yeah, yuck. And so they were you know what? Fuck this. We're getting out of here. And then, but this is the craziest part. So what they did instead was they deafened and muted themselves, both of them, stayed in there on video where we could fucking see them, and then went into a private Discord call just between them so they could just talk to each other and not hear us, but made us watch.
Made you watch.
He made us watch. And so, like, like, they basically forced us all into, like, a weird cuck chair scenario that nobody wanted to be part of it. It was like this reverse sort of Indian cuck thing. And then, yeah, they're into being watched, I guess, is all I can figure. And once you sort of broke the news that they are fake married.
Fake married, yeah.
It kind of dawned on me, oh, this is them trying to sort of half publicly establish that, like, look, we're together. It's a real relationship. Yeah. Look, is it like, it almost looked like what you would do if you thought, like, the person, you know, Mudahar's trying to get his American visa. And so they need to act like, yeah, we're a real couple. We like each other and everything.
Yeah.
Absolute freaks. Disgusting freaks.
Funny. All right, Jesse. Hey, good talking to you, man.
Hey, thanks for having me. I wish I had gotten to ask my fucking question to Bowblax, but
what would you ask?
It's tragic, dude.
I was going to ask. You didn't touch really on. You almost got there, but you didn't touch really on the Turkey Tom carving incident. I didn't know if maybe Bowblax would have some more, personal knowledge of the carving that took place, the turkey carving. And I did notice that Bowblax said that they're working for YouTubers as an editor now. And I was going to ask, I just happened to wanted to ask, like, oh, are you, like, who are you working for? You know, who are you editing for? And I do find it suspicious that they ran away once this Willie Mack thing came up and was being read. I wonder if there's any editing going on there, if there's like a conflict of interest happening here. If there's a question, I'm just asking questions. No big deal.
You know, I messaged him, and you know, if he's brave enough to come back, I'm sure Himpleton will keep an eye on that room.
Of course.
I'll add you back.
I was also gonna offer, for Bowblax to start up the OnlyFans again, but it's just me. I'm the only fan. Yeah, I would personally pay to
What do you think about his genre that he was trying to start? Like the
whole non-binary showing off the femboy thing?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes total sense. It's like, because it's autogynephilia. That is what all this stuff is, and so it is a sexual thing, and much like Mudahar, they get off when people seeing it. I don't know why. Once it was sort of leaked out, I don't know why Bowblax stopped doing it. That's the whole point.
That's the time. That's the fucking time.
Yeah.
Upload some nasty.
He would have made a lot more money if he had just kept with it.
Oh yeah, and it was hot. I saw the leaked pic. It was hot.
Yeah, it was good shit. All right, Jesse. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later. Boom.
Perry's. I think Perry's about to come on.
All right, let me set this up before.
Well, Salvo, real quick, can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know who Big Bungie is?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask Bowblax about Big Bungie because the whole thing that's been going around is that Bowblax is the reason that Big Bungie's channel went down. And I'm curious if he ever actually filed a strike against Big Bungie.
Well, here's the thing. You should have jumped in and asked that.
I was trying to be a respectful co-host. Okay,
no, that's sweet. That's sweet. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Bowblax. We all don't need to jump down his throat with all the accusations and allegations stream. That's not why we had Bowblax on. I hope he sees this. That's not why we had Bowblax on. Okay, so maybe it was good that you didn't get a chance to hit him with a allegation sort of thing like that. Maybe it was good because I would like to have Bowblax on and not have it be a fucking point the finger. Did you do this? You know what I mean? Because we don't need to be the fucking RFC stream in a way, right? Like this is. You should ask that, but we'll get there eventually. But it's not gonna. I don't want people to come on thinking that they're joining a drama stream where they're the target, and like I'm gonna put my hand up their butt.
There's a way to do it, Salvo. You know what I mean? There's a way to do it that's non-confrontational, just like
Oh, so like you know, you little circuitous, a little around the curve sort of thing, where it doesn't seem like I'm like jumping down their throat. You know what I mean?
Totally. And frankly, Bowblax, at the end of the day, Bowblax got dumped by his friend group. And it was just a public friend group dumping. If he's flagging Big Bungie, well, people might not like that. That's not a good look. It's not a good look if he's flagging people, which he knows, I'm sure. It's not like he doesn't know. It's not like he doesn't know that it's not a good look. He's done it before. I don't need to grill him. You know, shot from the point. Tommy C might be another story. Tommy C might grill this poor fucker to death. I think we did a good job with them.
I agree.
I think we did a good job. Rapport was good. I think respect was there. I hope they understand that, you know, you can come on these streams and not feel like it's the end of the world if you miss talk, or I'm a trusted soul, frankly. So Perry is coming on.
Yeah, Perry said that he needs 5 minutes and then he's good.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Keemstar Summer Fling with Ethan Klein. 5 minutes. I can't get into the Keemstar fucking Summer Fling with Ethan, so let me set up Perry. So I've never talked to Perry. Guys,
ChatGPT is great.
don't worry. If you don't know Perry, it doesn't matter. You don't need to know Perry in any capacity. I just learned out who Perry was last night is when I found out who Perry was. Perry's someone in the commentary space, I guess, and like friends with Aiden Projects. Little dude, young guy, you know how it is. And they met up IRL. And they hung out, right? Let me adjust this. And apparently, so this is their first time hanging out, right? And you don't really need to know who's on screen at all, right? That's all you really need to know. This is all the focus. So these are two people meeting up for the first time, right? Aiden Projects, and this is Perry, who's coming on the stream. And Perry, let's just watch.
So people can say whatever the fuck in private DMs, and you just won't bring
Share
it up?
screen, Salvo.
I will.
Oh shit, hold on. Perry is diabolical.
But I'll own that I'm embarrassing them.
So you're just good. Okay.
So they're sitting there. They're a little tipsy, as all bros should be. Bowblax looks good. And they're just shooting the shit about YouTube drama.
Okay, sure, man. So you are sweeping for DeOrio. This is pathetic.
What does this have to do with DeOrio?
They're arguing about Nick. Yeah, Nick's... Sorry. The take about Nick DeOrio here on 1-800-BEEF. We're pro DeOrio. These guys are sitting around gossiping about Nicholas DeOrio, the boss.
DeOrio was sending you about how he was mad at
Perry is in live waiting whenever you're ready for him.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll let you know.
You looked through my fucking computer?
I did. I saw you.
So look at this. You're hanging out with a dude on the internet you just met. You just know him through YouTube stuff.
So you are sweeping for DeOrio. This is pathetic.
What does this have to do with DeOrio?
Because you had those DMs that DeOrio was sending you about how he was mad at Queeman, and
And this is how crazy Perry is. Perry calls it out. It's not like he got caught. This dude Perry, who's about to come on, goes, because I looked through your DMs. What?
didn't want me to talk about.
Did you look through my fucking computer?
Yeah, I did. I saw your DMs. It was like,
what
this
the
piece of shit is lying.
He's like, yeah, dude, I looked through your DM. Huh?
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I'm just bringing it up because you're saying that
Crazy.
You bring up private stuff like
Crazy,
that.
bro.
Wait, backtrack. When I was out of this
so
room, you
funny.
went through my computer.
Yeah, just the Nick DMs. The first thing I clicked on the Nicholas DeOrio.
What the fuck? Why was everything that's
Okay, let's bring him in. So we got the VIP. This crazy guy who is going through people's DMs and using it as source, essentially, right? Bring him in. Bring on Perry. Thank you, Himbleton. Drag him on in. Hello, Perry.
Here he is.
Can you hear me?
Chat, how does he sound? Do we need to turn this guy up? Hi, Perry. Thanks for coming on 1-800-BEEF. Good to meet you, huh?
Oh, yeah, no, you too. Or does it make sense to say you too? Whatever, yeah, no, I'm happy to be here, I guess. Sorry, it's just a bit early.
What time is it?
What do you want to talk about?
What time is it?
It's like 7:30. It's like 7:30 a.m.
7:30. Where do you live?
Oh, I'm in Malta, right? That's where Aiden met me. It's like an island in the Mediterranean Sea. It's a country. It's a European country. It's pretty cool. You have like cool flag. What else? There's like a language, a cool language, cool flag. Do you ever have rabbit stew?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we have rabbit stew, tapana, stuff like that, right?
Perry. Well, thank you for coming on so early. I do like, and I would hope that you treat this as like, see, in America, we have early calls, right? Like on the East Coast, Good Morning America shoots 6:30. Be ready to perform at 6:30. So you should kind of, and I would recommend having that same mindset coming on to this stream. Yeah, it's early, but
no, that's a good point. No, I see where you're coming from. That's fair enough. So yeah, what's happening?
Dude, so I saw a clip of you last night where you went through Aiden Projects DMs.
Yeah. Well, just the Nicholas DeOrio DMs.
Just the Nicholas DeOrio DMs. Walk me through that, right? Was this sort of a premeditated, because don't worry here, it's impossible to get in trouble. I'm not here to call you. I just want to talk to you about how it went down, because to get into the mind of someone who would do this so casually to a friend that they're meeting in a country.
Well,
you know what
I was thinking about it. I guess I was thinking about it, and the way I saw it, right? It's like, believe it or not, do you know who Beckett is? Do you know who Beckett is?
No.
There's this guy called like Copen Seed. He has like a channel, and basically, so this is the second time actually I met up with Aiden. That's what you have to understand, right? So the first time we met up, there was this whole thing, right, where Aiden got there late. He kept like delaying, and then this is I don't know if you. Well, basically, we went to get pizza. Right, we went to like an Italian place in Malta, like it was Italian food, get dinner, and it was really embarrassing actually, because he ordered the ravioli, and he said, "Get this," he said, "I'll do the ravioli." What a freak, right? What a freak, right? You might be Californian, so maybe you speak that way, but it was really embarrassing. Anyway, there was this whole thing where Aiden said, "Oh, I'll do the ravioli" to the fucking waitress. So it was really whatever. Anyway, so we go to, I think that day, we go to his like hotel just. I mean, we don't stream that day. This is the day before, basically. This event happened, and Aiden's a bit drunk. He wants to call into this Beckett guy's stream, and so he gives me the phone. It's like, "Oh,
I'm gonna need to step in." So I'm so excited for us to talk more here. I'm a guy who, well, the little things matter. I love the details. I love the small details here. So, frankly, this story sounds great, but I'm going to need to slow it down with you and kind of take it hand in hand with you. So you met up with Aiden at Malta, which is in the Mediterranean, probably beautiful.
Yeah, that was really nice. I can show you around. You want to come over?
I would probably, I don't know. Yeah, probably not. You don't seem like the guy that, it's okay. It's okay. Keep you at an arm's distance. I guess that's the trouble when you go hanging out with these brown Europeans. They're too used to pickpocketing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So okay. So
Aiden's pockets, they were quite bereft.
So you and Aiden went to dinner?
Yeah, I went to an Italian dinner, and I was basically like, all right. There was like a few points. There was a few like poignant moments basically during the first dinner. One of them is, like I was saying, he said to the waitress, he didn't say, "Oh, I'll order a ravioli, please." He didn't say, oh, you know, I'd like the ravioli. And he said, I'll do the ravioli in like the most Californian gay accent you could possibly imagine. It's very odd. He also said to me, I'm doing OMAD right now. You know, OMAD, 1 meal a day diet. He's like doing an OMAD diet. Because like, I do OMAD. It's just, there's just something about, and also when he was eating the ravioli. So like you just imagine in your head, in your mind's eye, a person eating ravioli, how you would do it. What Aiden did was he grabbed the ravioli with a fork, like the fork was a spoon. He like, so he didn't want to pierce the ravioli. He like had to like, I guess like hold it within the grasp of the fork. It was very odd. And yeah, so basically
you didn't like
the point of that dinner is to say, no, I just so I didn't like it. I pointed out, and it was like, what's the deal? So there was like a few moments like this where I just kept pointing out to Aiden. And I guess the reason I point out this dinner is to say we go back to his apartment, or the apartment, his hotel. And,
was it a nice hotel?
Oh yeah, it was a nice hotel. It actually burnt down.
He didn't cheap out
that day. No, it was like 5 stars, I think. It did burn down. I could send you. It was at 3:30 a.m., but I left by then, so now he's in a different one. But anyway,
the hotel he was in burnt down.
Yeah. There's here. Let me find the article. I'll send it to you. It's Malta Slema Hotel Fire. Yeah, here. It was you can hear him actually. You can hear a shrill voice in one of the
all right.
videos, but this is a bit of a tangent. Anyway, the point is I was at his hotel. We wanted to call in basically. He was a bit drunk, he was a bit giddy, so he wanted to call into this guy Beckett, right? And he's like, "Oh, Beckett, I have a special guest here to talk to you." I don't know why he said that. I'm not really a special guy. I'm just some guy. I'm just some streamer.
All right, I don't care.
So he gives me his,
I don't care that much. I don't. You need to. Okay.
I'm telling you all of this.
I don't need all of it. I don't need all of it.
I'm at the pivotal moment. I'm at the pivotal moment.
Okay.
Anyway, so he gives me his phone to talk to Beckett, and immediately I open it and I go Discord, DMs, Nicholas DeOrio, and I'm saying this out loud to him. I'm saying, Aiden, you have given me your phone to speak with Beckett. I'm going to your phone to find the Nicholas DeOrio DMs.
So you told him.
Yes. But I didn't actually do it at that point. But this was just one moment, 2 days prior, where I told him this is exactly what I was doing. He was like, "Stop!" You know how it is, right? Stop. You know how it is, right, with these people.
What did you see? What did you see with the messages?
In this moment, I saw nothing. See, it was 2 days later that I had an opportunity to snoop through his PC while he was outside. So he does like, I don't know, do you do this? Do you have a ritual before you start streaming? Because Aiden has one.
What's his ritual? What's his ritual?
Well, part of it was in the bathroom. I'm not sure he did in the bathroom. I couldn't tell you that. But after that, he switches on the same song that he plays at the start of every stream. And then he goes outside to vape. And he was all pumped up, he was all amped up.
What's his energy like before one of these Aiden streams? What is his energy like?
Very aggressive, very aggressive. I was surprised how aggressive he was.
I hate sarcasm. By the way, Perry, you might not know about me, but I hate sarcasm. I feel sarcasm.
Yeah, sarcasm. Fucking lying.
Sarcasm is so lazy to me, and I hate.
But I'm not even
lazy
This
people.
isn't like you could have pointed this out earlier, maybe.
Don't
but
do
I'm telling
bits.
you now.
Don't do bits.
I'm not doing a bit. He was
Don't
aggressive.
do bits.
He was aggressive.
Don't
he
do
was
bits.
aggressive.
Don't do bits.
He was aggressive.
I hate.
He was
bits.
aggressive.
If you're not funny, don't attempt.
He wasn't aggressive.
Okay,
he wasn't aggressive. Fine. He was very polite. No, but he was.
He was
so,
aggressive.
What the fuck do you want me to say? Yeah, he was like aggressive. He was like sort of fidgeting. He was like he had to go like vape or smoke outside to calm himself down. And in this moment, he left his PC. He was playing Home Residence. You know Home Residence?
Yeah.
Good. Right. So it was playing Home Residence, and obviously his PC was unlocked. So I went through his DMs with Nicholas DeOrio.
What did you see?
So I went on to my DMs.
How much time alone? How much time alone did you have with those messages?
Oh, like 2 minutes. It was a bit of I had to like actually load Discord.
2 minutes is a long time to go through someone's messages, bro.
Yeah, but I wasn't. You have to understand. This is I'm like a nice guy. I was gonna like.
No way. No way. Dude, you prove to be like the most untrustworthy fucking rat ever. Like if anybody ever meets up with you again, they're so desperate. You have proved. Why would anyone trust you to be their friend again? That is like such low level behavior.
Friends?
Yeah, friends.
You're full of shit, man.
What
No,
did you-
it's just like I'm just messing around. What do you mean? It isn't like a big deal.
Yeah, well, Aiden, it is a big one. I do think it is like such a big deal and such a mark of somebody. To go through somebody's private things. No. To go through someone's private things is like so insulting. It's such like a fucking blatant spit in the face to that person.
Just a little bit of,
it's like why are you so entitled? Why are you so entitled? And by the way, you put a friend that like met up with you in the country so far beneath like your entitled urge to learn more about stuff that you're not included in. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you want to be included with those little messages with DeOrio, get better, bro. It's like your little fucking rat mind to like sniff out the any sort of crumb is so telling of your character. It's so telling of your fucking character, bro.
It is telling my character. But you know what else is telling of this feature about me is that I say I do this. It's just it's like you're pretending there's like some surreptitious activity. I'm very open and upfront about this being who I am. So it's just like the implication, the insinuation you're trying to give here that I'm like doing some fucking clandestine activity is pathetic. You're just like a pathetic rube. Loser.
Okay, Perry, here's the problem. When Aiden confronted you on it, when he came back in the room, you didn't tell him that that's what you did. It took you making a point about right. So you say that you admit to this stuff and you're very upfront about it, but then when he confronted you directly about it, you weren't.
Well, he didn't confront me about it. He didn't know what I did. See, I was lying. I was going to use it against him at some point. That was the goal. I was going to use that information to fuck with him at an opportune moment.
Did you go through his wallet too?
No, he never left his wallet. Actually, he did at some point. I just didn't. I wasn't interested in his wallet. So.
Wait, did you actually go through his wallet?
No, I'm saying I had the opportunity to go through his wallet, but I just didn't feel like going through his wallet. I think, if I'm remembering.
If you're remembering.
Yeah, I don't know. I was drunk at the time. I don't fucking remember.
Wait,
did you go through the Queeman?
Go ahead.
Did you go through the Queeman DMs too? Did you go through the Queeman DMs because you mentioned Queeman, and then you've been acting like you didn't go through them.
That was the next step, but I saw he was looking from the balcony at me, so the jig was up. That was my last opportunity.
Was this premeditated? Did you go in like wanting to kind of sneak around in that stuff, or you just saw the opportunity?
No, I just saw the opportunity, but I just saw the opportunity.
All right, so let's watch some of this clips, right? So let's watch you get absolute busted here.
That's an okay thing to do, out of curiosity.
I was just.
Are you in my? Are you in the screen share?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
So let's walk through the moment when you learned that Aiden caught you here. Did you know that you would be caught? You might have liked being caught too.
Well, I didn't get caught, did I? I revealed it, so I guess yes, I knew I would reveal it.
Okay, all right. So let's watch the Perry reveal.
Saying that I'm not allowed to bring up private stuff like that, but if you wanted to bring that up,
wait, backtrack. When I was out of this room, you went through my computer.
Yeah, just the Nick DMs. The first thing I clicked on, the Nicholas DeOrio.
What the fuck is? Why would you ever think that's an okay thing to do? Out of curiosity.
I was just. It's funny.
Dude, his face there. Dude, if that was me, bro, you're getting an elbow to the teeth.
Yeah, but you're like a free. Listen, I mean, it's all good what I did, but it's like you're being like a fucking. You're like being gay about this right now. That's the issue.
I'm not being gay about it.
Fucked up what I did,
bro. I'm not being that.
I did to Aiden. I said this. But I'm not gonna sit here and fucking bend the knee to your fucking retarded bullshit, considering who you've done, whatever. It's like, and even if it's like just in general, it's like You're like being a gay retard right now. I obviously know what I did was like, wrong and shitty. I said, hey, I was like fucked up with me. But now you're gonna sit here and be this way about it, and God, you're just such a hypocrite, man. You're just such like a loser. And you know what? This isn't even about that. Earlier, you were like watching my clips like a different day, and you were saying that I was like copying you. You were such like a fucking loser, man. You know that?
Wait, I don't know. I disagree about that. But I like your opinion. I like to see you fired up. This is good. I like this. So you think but if you're admitting that like it's such a bad thing, then you should understand my take of being like, I would have hit you. That's such scumbag behavior. Like, if you know it was so bad in what you did, you should understand my take and not take so defensive.
It's bad, but like physical assaults, that's like another level. I think it's like bad where you should like you should like rip, like I don't know, you should
Welcome
I was
to
like
America,
bad.
Perry. Welcome to America, Perry.
Perry.
That's all I gotta say.
Dude, okay, so let's walk through this. Perry, I will give you the opportunity here to kind of apologize for speaking so rudely to me there, but that's okay. Like, that could be on your terms. Just know I love a guy who apologizes.
I buy you dinners.
Yeah.
I buy alcohol.
Did he buy you dinners?
Yeah. Well, I offered to pay, but he did pay it.
You offered to pay. Well, that's nice of him. What was the bill?
I don't know. He wouldn't show me the bill.
He wouldn't show you the bill. What's your guess?
I don't know, like $100.
$100. What? Okay. Is that when he ordered that? What did he order?
The ravioli.
Well, there were 2 times. Yeah, he bought ravioli one time, and then this day he bought 2 dishes. He bought like a fish pasta and a meat pasta, and I had a tuna tartare. So that's I tried getting him to try Maltese national drink. He didn't want to try it. Whatever.
So how many meals did he pay for you?
I guess 2.
He paid for 2 meals. And how many meals did you pay for him?
Oh, well, none.
Don't you think that probably should have been 1 and 1?
No. Well, I mean, I offered, obviously, but, at the end of the day, it's very annoying when people are like, oh, no, you pay. Oh, no, you pay. I don't want to, like, go through that thing, and obviously, it never comes up to me, and it's like, oh, Perry, could you pay me back for that? I mean, I'll pay him back.
Yeah, sure. But, like, again, as the girls say, I don't know if you know this saying, but as the girls say, if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to, he would. And that's probably what Aiden's saying to himself. Hey, if he wanted to pay for one of the meals, he would have. But he didn't. I had to pay for both. And you looked through his things. So, we are keeping up a tally here. That we are the most fair and balanced stream, whether Perry likes it or not. In the tally of, like, politeness versus rudeness, you're down, like, 0-2, Perry.
Oh, no, I'm down way more than that.
What else happened?
There was a waitress, and Aiden was being small talk with her. I was like, oh, this guy's like a famous YouTuber, right? And it like really annoyed him. So that was another routine I did.
That annoyed him? Okay, how did that annoy him?
A lot.
Did he
blush?
blush?
It's because it's like,
he got embarrassed a little?
I guess so. He basically blushed, yeah. She was like, oh my god, what's the channel? I was like, oh, it's Aiden Underground. And it was like, oh, he almost started swearing, and he like stopped himself because he realized it would be rude with the waitress there. It's like, oh, sorry, this guy's just a fucking retard, but he stopped himself midway through. And what else did I do that's rude? I don't know, like a bunch of stuff, I guess.
You do own it. It's like such a weird new age autistic, like the blatant disrespecter, but he admits it, and he's also understanding. He's also understanding of all the things he does. It's such a new age thing that I've never experienced. You're kind of fascinating. How tall are you?
No, I'm quite short, but like as far, yeah, I mean, I understand. Obviously, I could call it as like I'm doing things which are obnoxious. I understand that, right? And in this case, like rude and embarrassing to him and mean. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm short, yeah.
So what did you see, right? Because right now, we're learning about all the meals that Aiden paid for you, right? It seemed like, did you sleep in his bed or in the room?
No, I asked if he wanted me to sleep over. He didn't seem interested. He didn't seem interested.
He didn't seem interested in a sleepover with you, Perry. Yeah.
No, it's.
How was the vibe?
Oh,
How was the vibe after the stream?
After this stream, it was kind of like, yo, hey, what's going? It's like, oh, that was okay. The stream was okay. You might notice that the stream ends very abruptly. So I was like, what's going on here? And then obviously we go to the balcony. He like smokes or whatever. I don't smoke, but he like smokes.
You don't smoke weed?
Talking like, oh, no, he's in a cigarette. He was smoking a cigarette, and and he's on his phone. He's like, dude, holy shit! He shows me the fact that like Nicholas DeOrio blocked him. It was like, oh man, I'm sorry. Well, that's. I told him I'm sorry. I don't think that's like a. Well, he seemed like a bit. I told him, listen, I don't think that's like a reasonable reaction from DeOrio. But obviously, I'm sorry. Obviously, I caused this to happen. But anyway, that was what happened after the stream. Yeah.
Did he seem upset at you after the stream?
Not particularly. He was pouting, but he always pouts. He was a pouty guy, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, he kind of had. He is pretty pout-coated. I guess some girls find it charming, I guess. Was his mood... Did his mood worsen after learning he was blocked by Nick?
Yeah, I'd say... I don't... Just in general, it was like, like for a few minutes. But I had to go around that time, so I don't know how things were exactly.
So let's watch a little bit more of this. Dude, you loved it.
Okay, I show you fucking kindness. And what do? I leave the room for 2 seconds, and you're on my computer looking through my DMs.
Well, I didn't. Listen, yeah.
What did you see, Perry? So you get this moment, an inside look into Nicholas DeOrio, which you're not very fond of, I don't think.
Oh, no, he's like a smug loser.
You don't like Nick?
No.
What is your problem with him?
He refuses to say my name.
Good.
Well, what's my problem with?
Good. He's a lot smarter than me. Talking to someone like you, for real.
This was ages ago. This was before I did this. But my problem with him, he's like he's just like very smug, and he is obviously very biased in the way he covers stuff. And he does play favorites. He does do like the Cabal thing that people make fun of him for, but he does just like sincerely do it, right? It's like
man, you don't know any lore. Behavior. You don't know any lore.
Oh.
All the things that no. You don't know anything about this guy. This is a guy that Nicholas put some. Challenge to you, Perry. The next week, I want you to put some active respect on the way you talk about Nicholas DeOrio. Do you understand? I mean that. He's not. It's all the decisions. All the things you criticize him for, Perry, are all the reasons why he's sitting on top, boy. Okay, so like your criticisms on him.
Dude, every single one of his video essays is like, this crazy situation happened, and then I got involved. He's like a narcissist freak. That's what I'll say that as well. And his video editing is passé, and his script writing is passé, and yeah.
See, I'm kind of like an old school type of dude, bro. I judge a man on his ability to stay relevant and to stay in his bag and to stay doing what he loves to do and being at the top of his class and being at the top of his field. That's how I personally judge a man. Seems like you judge a man like how an English teacher judges a man, which is total beta of you. Okay, I don't like his grammar in essays too much. I don't really like his whole style of writing. It seems a little passé. Lose that vocabulary when you speak with me. Because we're operating on different levels here. We're operating on different levels. Judge a man by his success and his vigor, not by his grammar. That's always been my motto.
No, it's stupid to judge him by his success. There's plenty of successful people who suck.
You can't say that he sucks, bro. You would switch spots with him in a second.
You're not engaging. No, I wouldn't. I don't even believe he has a second job, by the way. I think
who cares? He doesn't need a second job, brother. Hey, brother, he doesn't need a second job at this point. He should quit the second job. He should quit his second job at this point. Fucking make buku bucks sitting on top of fucking King Mountain. This is my honest take about this guy. In 2025, this is my take about.
To be a YouTuber.
He's not embarrassed to be a YouTuber. He's not embarrassed to be.
He obviously is if he says, yeah, this is just a hobby for me. This is my real job. Oh, look at all these watches. I just do this for the watches and pinball machines.
You mad,
this
bro?
This guy hates being a YouTuber. This guy hates being a YouTuber, and you know it. How can someone be at the top of their game if they resent the game they're playing? Riddle me that.
That's not enough for me to write someone off. Okay, you know, especially, you know, and it kind of, you know, I'm kind of have to blame myself. The way you're speaking about Nick, you don't even are aware. You only know how to say those words because you've heard other people regurgitate those words because
again,
they learn.
You're just lying
because
about
they learn.
it.
Listen
I've
to me.
never watched any of your dog shit content. I couldn't find it. Yeah.
That's my whole point. If you let me finish, you only know how to say those words because you've heard other people learn how to say those words from me. You're like so far down the level of the human centipede fucking slot machine, bro. You understand?
No, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't. That's fair enough.
Good.
But yeah, that is on you. That is on you. So
let's play this a little bit.
Listen, I mean, maybe it was wrong of me to do, but I would do it again.
You would do it again? Do you stand on that?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do in the moment, but logic, I don't think I would do it again. No, I don't think I would do it again. Because, you know, I explained basically later, I realized, yeah, it's kind of like a violation of privacy, yeah. So, I don't think I would do it again, no.
Yeah, it's a big violation of privacy, bro. And you're lucky that you're hanging around Aiden, who's not yet self-confident in his physical strength. You know, because, dude, it's like, one, I'm worried about Aiden's European awareness. His European, traveling to Europe, you need to go in with your head on a swivel, okay? And especially, it's like he's getting around you that is leaking information and such like trivial stuff. It's like, what take did you want me to have on here, Perry? That was so epic and POG and POGGERS.
It's not about what take you have, I guess. It's about I don't know. It's like your hand-wringing. That's what it comes off as to me. Obviously, I say it's like bad here, and you're like, Perry, don't you know this? Like I literally tell, yeah, it's like fucked up of me to do. Well, I guess you're just like sitting here pretending that I feel a way about this that I don't.
Well, I'm just trying to get into your head. I'm just trying to understand. You made breaking news. You made a fool of yourself, and you're on Good Morning America, essentially. You know what I mean? So, what did you see?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
What did you see? Yeah, this is big news, buddy. You broke. It's like essentially you got caught pushing your family in front of a train, and you're an illegal immigrant in New York, and all the news is focused in on you. This is what we do now in America. You break the fucking law. You act like a brown fucking European scumbag around here. We're focused on you. You understand? So, what did you see when you went into those messages with Nicholas?
It was basically like Nick was like, this guy is really trying to apply this. I have like a DGG, cocksucker, lol, and then he like sent a screenshot of like a Queeman tweet, but I didn't quite figure out what Queeman tweet it is. I'm sure it's out there. So yeah, something like that.
So he was complaining about Queeman.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he like Queeman?
Probably because Queeman talks about him negatively.
Queeman, do you like Queeman, Perry?
Oh yeah, I used to be a Queeman viewer. I can't anymore because of the time zone. But yeah, I would say yeah, I'm like a fan of his streams, or was. He is kind of depressed these days. I don't know if people have noticed this. He's kind of like in a depressive stupor. You can tell based on the way he talks about stuff. It's when he just watches Pisco, when he watches Pisco and covers Nick Fuentes, that's when he's depressed. That's how you can tell.
Why do you think he's depressed?
It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. It's that simple. And also recently
is he a Virgo? Is he a Virgo? Because Virgo's moon, he might.
I think so.
He might be a Virgo moon. He might have a Virgo moon because my Virgo moon.
It's been longer than that.
What?
It's been longer than just the moon phase, though.
No, bro. No. The whole last astrological cycle, the moon was in Virgo, which was in retrograde. So anyone with a Virgo moon, myself, I'm a double Virgo, but my Virgo moon was all out of whack. and I had stomach issues and diarrhea, and I was a little depressed because of that. You know, it definitely plays a part into it. So we need to learn what his Virgo moon is, because
he doesn't want to say
it could have been a retrograde.
Perry, does Queeman like you?
I'd say we have it's kind of like a back and forth. Right? It's hard to say. Sometimes, I kind of compare it to, I'm kind of like L from Death Note. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of like Light from Death Note. And it's kind of like L from Death Note. You know that scene in Death Note where
what is
they're
Death
like
Note?
chained together?
What is Death
It's
Note?
It's like an anime salvo. It's an anime salvo.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I'm like Light from Death Note. He's like L from Death Note.
Wait a minute.
No,
wait a
I'm
minute.
like
Wait
L.
a minute. Wait, you like?
I'll send you the scene.
Do you like anime?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's a very popular anime, this one. So to be fair, I wouldn't really say this is like some cutting edge stuff. You know, I enjoy it.
Compare it to a popularity of a show I would know. I don't.
It's like the.
By the way,
Lost
hey Perry.
of,
Hey, by the way, Perry. That's the worst thing. That's even worse than going through someone's DMs. Not watching anime. Casually bringing up anime in a conversation with me so nonchalant and so.
No, I was speaking to Himpleton.
Listen.
I was speaking to Himpleton. You were just there, little bro. You were just there.
I was just there, little bro. Okay, listen here. No. It
you're
was
like
the casual.
struggling for power.
You just talked about anime in front of me so casually.
That wasn't interesting. You're so pathetic.
You just talked about anime.
Desperately claw back the ability to be on top. Everybody knows against Himpleton having a great time talking about Death Note, and you're sitting there like, what's this about? And now you're gonna whinge about it and be like, I don't even like anime. You're just doing a 10%.
It's not that I don't like it. I've never watched. Hold on, Himpleton. You think this guy's gonna have the? You think this guy's gonna talk over me about my anime? No. It was the casualness. It was the casualness of how easy that came up out of your mouth in conversation. Period. Let alone around me. Don't do that. Don't talk about anime around me at all. I don't want to learn anything about it. I don't want to know that I'm talking to someone that has watched it.
So you're saying at the same time that you know about this already, so it's not like you're learning, and now you're gonna say
I don't know what Death Note was. I found out Death Note anime because your lack of I don't want to learn anything about it. Anime's off limits in this show.
Salvo hates anime. Okay, that is very important.
I think Salvo hates you, Himpleton, because we were having a great time. I was giving you this example. You knew what I was talking about. And as soon as like Salvo feels a bit like alcohol, we're like, I don't know what's going on. He has to make a big hissy fit about it.
No. Salvo is very consistent about his anime hatred, and also Salvo is an amazing boss, wonderful man. Okay, I have no complaints. I do want to ask two little things real quick. First of all, have you ever seen the "I'm literally L" meme? Because that's what you sounded like, and that was pretty rough. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know. I don't follow this kind of Facebook stuff.
It's not a Facebook thing, but I'll have to send it to you later. It's like
Himpleton,
this
describe
dorky
the
looking
meme.
Asian
Describe
man.
the meme.
It's this dorky looking Asian man with like his hair like this, and he's like, so L is like,
my hair's
you know,
like that.
the way that like, you know, it's like I guess, you know, Breaking Bad, right? You got Walter White, a badass. So like L is like a badass guy, and so like there are people who are like very cringe and stuff like that who will be like, oh, I'm literally L, dude. You don't want to mess with me. I'm literally L. And that was kind of the vibe that was being put forth there.
I'm gonna have to have a For You page check on you, Himpleton. I gotta make sure your For You page is up to par.
Hey, my For You page is up to par, Salvo. I have amazing Instagram memes. I don't actually have a TikTok, but I have amazing Instagram memes. Okay. I do have to get to this though because the chat has been begging me. Okay. What can you tell us about propositioning Aiden for sex?
Oh yeah. So after the stream, I was like, so hey, you will like have sex or whatever? It was like, oh, good one, buddy. So that was a no.
No, but so were you being serious?
I don't know. I say stuff sometimes. I don't even know honestly. Was I being serious or not? I couldn't tell you.
This guy met up with a friend. He met up with a friend. And they did a stream together, and the friend that he made up with is way more popular and successful than him in this space 100 times fold. And when that friend left the room, This guy went through his
like
messages in
7
DMs
times fold,
with other
technically.
people.
Wait, what if-
And Aiden, not this guy, who was violated by this guy who they met up, bought him dinner twice. This guy didn't buy dinner one time. He let Aiden buy dinner for him twice. Just saying.
Well, he asked for sex, Salvo. What if Aiden had said yes?
God, that would be really awkward. I don't know how
Perry-
I'd navigate that.
Perry,
man.
Do you think you would have filmed? Would you have filmed it?
Hippleton.
No, that's beyond the pale.
Hippleton.
I'm just wondering.
Come on.
I'm just wondering.
Come on.
He's willing to go through the private DMs. You never know.
Himpleton.
You never know. It's a valid question, dude.
Himpleton. Perry definitely, he might not admit it, but he definitely propositioned him for sex. And if Aiden said yes, he would have been down for it for sure. For sure.
I don't know what I would do in that situation, man. I was like, it's like Plankton, you know. I'd be like Plankton. I never really thought I'd get this far. That would be me.
All right, I don't.
He's referencing SpongeBob.
What SpongeBob?
No.
Don't ever speak with SpongeBob next to me. That's gonna be you now, Salva. You fucking lose. God, you're such a fucking obnoxious fucking self-fucking entitled freak. Whatever.
You think I'm entitled?
Perry.
Did he leave?
What? I'm here.
I asked if you thought I was entitled sincerely, or were you just trying to hurt me?
Entitled. In some ways, yes.
Some ways. All right. In some ways, for sure. Hey, in some ways, for sure, because I do feel like I am a handsome young prince in waiting. You know. And hey,
Yeah,
I know I'm not. And this is just a grander delusion, a delusion of grandeur, maybe. But it's how I feel. I can't deny how my soul feels. So yeah, in ways, I'm entitled, and I would even say I'm entitled to my entitlement.
No, that's fair enough. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
It's true. It's true.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, no,
Would
but
you,
yeah, the eight, like.
would you have been a top or a bottom? Would you have been a top or a bottom?
No.
I'm just asking the question.
I'm sure you are, Himpleton.
Okay?
I'm sure you are. It can't be about that. But I am curious. He obviously would have. No. Here's what Perry would have done. He would have just laid on his fat ass on his back and let Aiden suck his dick.
Maybe.
He's not putting in work. He's not putting in work. He's
that's
not.
gross. You're being
he's not
gross
bending,
now.
He's not bending. He's not bending Aiden over the bed. He's not bending Aiden over the bed, putting in work with those thrusts. He's got soft thighs. He's laying on his back.
Hey, my thighs aren't. Okay, listen. I'm overweight. My thighs aren't soft. Now you're just being retarded at this point. It's fucking ridiculous.
And you would have had his curls between your fingers. Don't lie.
No, that's true. That part's true. But the other parts were gross.
All right, Perry. True. Hey, anything else, Perry?
No.
I have one last question for you, Perry. I'm a little bit perturbed by the fact that you said you don't know how tall you are.
Well, that's because honestly, I forgot if it's like 5'4" or 5'5". It's I forgot which one it is.
Okay.
So you're small. Hey, you know what? It's like, dude, people like I'm so thankful for people like you. Like I'm 6'1", and like short guys, I have nothing but like the utmost respect. Like nothing wrong with being short.
Oh well, hey, all right, cool.
It's true though. Hey Perry, I want you to know.
Yeah.
Being 6'1", there's nothing wrong with being short. Okay, I mean that.
Man. Yawn. Sigh.
Yawn. All right. Well, you should go back to bed. Can we get a shot of you in your bed? Come on, just real quick. Turn on the camera. Come on, do it.
Oh, I'm not in bed. I'm in my PC. I was gonna. So.
Do you want to cam up? If you cam up, we'll keep it going a little longer. I have a whole bunch of questions to ask you.
About my. No, I don't. No.
All right.
But,
all right,
thanks
Perry.
for having me on.
Hey, Perry. I appreciate it. I wish you nothing but the best. And I knew we kind of threw sludge at each other tonight, right? But I want you to know that I find it admirable and endearing that you look up to me. So, and that's someone that I will always look out for when I know they're looking up to the right people, per se. So,
Yeah, no, I mean, in another life, I'm sure you'd be, worth watching.
You know what? And like, he said that, and he left, and that's what I would have done like 3 years ago for sure. Disrespect the host of a stream that is way more entertaining than his, I'm assuming. It's like, yeah, that makes sense that he would disrespect the host and leave. That's what I would have done years ago. But I have no problem with him. Perry, everybody, real scumbag. He's scumbag number one around these parts, no fucking doubt. Perry, everybody, thank you for coming on. Is that someone you would want in your room, Himpleton? I don't know. You were trying to
absolutely not, dude. No.
You were getting a little horny. Your questions were horny, bro.
I was asking the questions in the chat. Okay, it's my job to represent the chat at some points. Okay. I know you can't always be looking at the chat. I'm trying my best here to represent their interests. Okay, it's what keeps them engaged. You know, it makes them feel like they're heard.
You know, I get a lot of feedback from people, and it's all praise for you, Himpleton. It really is. They go, "Wow, you found a good, smart young man," and I go, "Yeah, I did. I really did." And I'm glad someone's reading the chat. I forget that they even exist, and I go, "Oh my god." Hey everybody, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Hello everybody. I'm still down to go. By the way, I feel pretty good, and I have other things to talk about. We haven't even talked about. Did we talk about Lolcow Live yet?
No.
Unbelievable. Time really goes away. Time slips away on this show, and we call it fun. Wow. Wait a minute. I'm going to do it again. Someone clip that, make it into a good song. I'll put it on the intro. Time slips away on this show, and we call it fun. Obviously, that's a play off Fleetwood Mac song by theirs. 90 concurrent viewers. That feels good. 1 point for us. If you're here, just go ahead and hit the like. Go ahead and hit that like button really quick. We do have a Clips channel. It's in the description. I love the Clippers, by the way. I'm a big Clipper guy. Point. And you can help the stream, help me, help you in a way by donating through the Streamlabs. Guys, Lolcow Live. I'm excited to actually cover this. I'm not tired at all. So Lolcow Live. Do you all know Lolcow Live, by the way? Lolcow Live. It's still a thing. Barely. I'm surprised by that too, honestly. I'm surprised by that too. But they are in a very one-sided relationship. You know, you ever know somebody who's really into one side? You know what I mean? And then the guy or the girl on the other side, it's not too hot about the other person, but they keep them around because it's cool to fuck. It's cool to fuck Cindy on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Cindy might want to go on dates on Thursday, but it's cool to fuck Cindy on a Tuesday. Type shh. The last episode we watched H3 podcast featuring Heathen and Hila Klein receive and do a whole segment of them receiving a package from Keemstar. And the package was the most hideous Lolcow merch you have ever seen. And I mean it. I'm not kidding. Why would I lie to you guys? In this hour? No. Past 1 o'clock, lying's not allowed. No. That's how you know. People are like, how can you trust anybody on the internet nowadays? Well, do your shows have a rule where it's very open? Past 1 a.m., lying's not allowed. So it's ugly, and it's hideous, and it's cheap. So... And it was very Make-A-Wishy. It was very sort of like almost the way the H3 podcast treated Bowblax in a sort of like tokenize. So they tokenize Keemstar. I nailed it. I'm like, what is the terminology? how can I really make this turn around? They've tokenized Keemstar. And I hope he knows, God forbid. I would hate to be the one to break an eye to make him aware that, yo, bro, you've been tokenized by the Kleins. They look at you as kind of a joke. Someone that you're so unserious and so cute the way you're acting for our attention. Sure, we will give you attention because we're nice. We're the Kleins and you're so beneath us. Lolcow Live is hosted by Boogie, who, man, I would love to see Boogie crack. Boogie's on, like, my most wanted. Whoop. I would love to see Boogie crack. Right? You know, Boogie's had, like, a little bit of redemption, a.k.a. audience forgot / stopped caring about the guy. So he kind of has this new vibe about him, a cocky, confident attitude about him, and it's really gross. It doesn't look good on him. It does not look good on him, I promise you that, right? And then Wings is back, and Wings is in Keemstar, right? So it's not really hosted by the right type of people. So let's go to 28:45. Lolcow Live does an hour segment watching.
My work is easy because I use.
Oh, hold on, I got ads. Everyone's real upset I do not have ad blocker.
I don't have a timestamp on the H3H3 stream.
We know these guys. It's a Discord Trailer Park direct plugin.
I need a
with their Chromecast.
Maybe they uploaded a video. Someone said.
This
They
is like
responded. No, it's not a video. Maybe it's a short.
This is a 2B YouTube.
No, it's not a short.
You know how 2B kind of, have done a good job of cornering the African American market in terms of content. This is like what YouTube 2B that wants to corner people like this. And that's what their audience is, by the way. Their audience looks like this. Every single time I see a new face on here, I think it's Boogie's brother.
They might even look worse. Just be honest.
They do.
know?
They do look. It's like a really gross looking show, all around.
I'm not joking when I say that like the target demographic for this show is an asylum.
It is. It is honestly shocking. Like the type of content they're doing here, like it's a pyramid scheme. It's like a whole pyramid scheme in a way. Because if you guys don't know, like, look at this shit. Lolcow Live has a whole universe. You guys are not ready for this, I promise you. They have a whole fucking universe. Hold on, this is so retarded. I fucking hate this shit. Just let me do fuck it. Fuck, dude. I need someone here to press my buttons. Baby, won't you press my buttons? Come on. Baby, won't you press... Where am I at here? Oh, boy, everything starts looking the same. Really, though, everything starts looking the same here. Okay. So they have Lolcow balls, right? They have Lolcow balls, which their streams are getting a little bit more than a Salvo Pancakes stream, right? They have... All right, let me go back here. They have a Lolcow Queens with 25,000. Who's on this? Right, like look at this. This is some fucked shit, by the way. It's really the bottom of the barrel. Crazy asylum. Lolcow Queens. Lolcow Rewind. Who's on Lolcow Rewind, Himpleton?
I think that's the one. Isn't that the one Xylie's on?
Xylie's got her own piece here.
I think that's Xylie and Billy the Fridge, if I'm not mistaken.
So they stream every day. This is wild. Yeah, so Lolcow's got their... Look, Lolcow Aussie. Look, here's Australia. Here's Australia, by the way.
Oh, I just speak nonsense.
Okay.
And now Tommy's finally crawled back into the fray too.
Yeah,
because he lost all of his relevancy without Keem.
Absolutely crazy that he would crawl back into this hole. So this is Lolcow Aussie. This is my first time watching this thing. This is what it is.
I'm in a blind rage right now, so I don't know what you just said.
All right,
I think that might.
I have it clipped.
That
up.
looks like the pedophile Michael Green. I don't know though.
Everybody's a pedophile nowadays. So it's kind of a genius marketing, like whole pyramid scheme that Keemstar has, where somebody is live in the Lolcow universe all day, and it's all like little drama stuff, and Keemstar gets a cut. And Lolcow still is not at 100,000 subs, by the way. What are they pulling? That's crazy.
Where is our necklace from?
Thank you, Jojo, for the $3. This was made by me. I sat on the floor in my cutest pajamas and I made it. Do you like it? I think it's cute. So here's
Gabo,
what
I sent you
Yeah?
an Aiden tweet that kind of perfectly encapsulates the audience of Lolcow.
Where did you send it? Oh, I see
On
it.
your Twitter.
Okay, let's see it. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I watch Lolcow live. Yeah, pretty much. It's a really scary place. It is scary. It is scary over there. It's really scary. So here's the mothership. Lolcow live. And they're fucking, you know, they love KingCobras. Anyways, I don't watch this. This is not a show I watch. I knew that I had to cover this, right? So here is Lolcow live. We watched the footage that this show is about to watch last week. And let's see if we react to this in the same way. I don't know.
Gift on stream today. Okay, so I just need to. The problem is they're live right now, and I want to live react to it. So trying to find a timestamp when the time's constantly changing. If I can just estimate of where it's at, that'd be awesome.
Somebody says it's on the docket right now.
Okay, well I'll just get that then.
Oh, I just saw it. Okay.
All right.
A Mac Talkin' Smack super chatted $20. H3 clip is in the docket. They are so cute with their LCL hoodies.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
They're not.
You ruined it. You ruined it. Good one.
They're not.
All right.
Back to this.
Okay, here we go.
Hopefully you did remember the skulls.
We have nothing on our side.
All right. There you go. Here we go.
Here's Lolcow.
An ominous, threatening, terroristic package that freaked us all, chilled us to our bones, and that we could.
Do you guys mind if we wind down together with a movie?
Crime had occurred, and I'm terrified. I'm scared, and we're going to show it. And content warning, a trigger warning. This does get pretty.
This is called
disturbing.
a planet, by the way. Skittle and a lifesaver.
Hey guys, it's me, the host of the H3 show. Today we got a package from our good old friend Daniel Keemstar. He's been hyping this thing up.
And Lolcow sits through this for a while, and they say nothing, which is so disrespectful. So we're going to skip ahead to 31. That's how it started.
He says a lot of H3.
By the way, Ethan should sue him for copyright. They're letting this shit play with not a lot of reaction in it. That's his whole thing right now, right? Planet, lifesaver, Skittle. Get on it. Trust me, you won't regret it. That's his whole thing right now. But Lolcow's just playing minutes of his precious IP. Sue him. Set a precedent that your content does not get stepped on.
We're not done, guys. Here's mine, Ethan. Oh, wow.
Right.
Ethan Klein, that's me. Let's get it. Let's get those cows.
They didn't really like the hoodies, obviously, right? We all know that.
Hoodies on. There's more.
This feels like I'm getting a hug right now.
This is.
Oh.
It's so soft.
Take me out to pasture because I am. Call me a cow. I'll be a cow. All right.
Nice.
Damn.
Ethan obviously.
I mean,
hates it.
The quality is
it's
not
pretty.
good. Look
It's
at these
pretty
lists,
hideous.
guys.
The
Wow.
design.
Yeah, it's
Oh, what, can you button this?
Thank God.
Guess who's shocked?
Oh.
Guess who can't believe it? Guess who honestly thought, look at their reaction. Ooh, look. Wings had his arms crossed like, oh shit, we really like those designs. Keemstar's embarrassingly...
Dude, he's tearing up.
He
Keem
cries.
is tearing up, I'm telling you.
He cries. In this episode, he cries. Keemstar cries, by the way. We're covering it. We're watching it tonight together. Keemstar cries. Because of this. Wings is like, oh, God. Keemstar is, like, embarrassed and kind of like, cute kid tried to buy his mommy a necklace, but his mommy hates diamonds. Mommy wanted pearls. So she beats the shit out of him. I wanted pearls. You know? Trying to do something nice. You know what I mean? Keemstar's not a nice person. When he does something nice, he wants to be told it's nice and appreciate. They didn't really appreciate it. And Boogie's like, hey, look at this guy. Completely disgusting.
I think it's
Called the
cute.
design hideous.
I think it's cute.
The design is similar to a lot of.
By the way, I'll give $1 million to someone that can give me Boogie's dentures. Okay? Those aren't veneers. If someone could sneak around, somehow get Boogie's dentures that are sitting on his side table from his bed, to me, I'll pay them 1,000 real American dollars.
Teddy Fresh, like, inspired. It's not a rip.
Huh? Come on, Boogie. You need your fucking belly rub, bro.
The design hideous.
I think it's cute.
I'm sorry.
The design is similar to a lot of Teddy Fresh, like, inspired. It's not a rip-off or anything. It's not identical to anything.
They think, you know, and Boogie doesn't have a lot of points. So when Boogie makes a point, it is like his only point on a subject, right? He's not like someone like me that values his points. I base if I'm having a good or bad day based on my points that I make, right? So on any certain topic in the world, I got 7 points about it. I got 7 different points that I can make about it. Boogie's got 1, if that. So in his mind, they should have loved it because it looks like something Hila would make. And look at Keem being like, Remember, Keemstar had started a blood libel rivalry with them because they made fun of how he looked after he flew to Los Angeles. This is right up there with a slap in the face. I don't know about y'all.
But it is like the multicolored look was really in. Hila designed a lot of shit like that.
Come on, Boogie.
I thought it looked like the American flag. Like it's a very American flag themed.
I think it's beautiful. I love that fucking hoodie. I like the windbreakers more.
More.
I'm gonna need some more compliments.
We're not live.
Keemstar's feeling a little insecure, and he feels exposed. And in Keemstar's old age, it's good to talk about your insecurities. No, we don't want to hear it. You need more compliments? Oh, that's really disgusting. That's a flash, bro. A grown man openly speaking desire for and yearn for compliments, that's basically you pulling down your zipper and exposing yourself to everybody. Don't do it. You need more compliments from Ethan? Come on. Bro, that's really making me mad. You need more compliments from Ethan? You need it? Look at him hunched over. Oh, please. Weird.
Flag. Like it's a very American flag themed.
I think it's beautiful. I love that fucking hoodie. I like the windbreakers more.
I'm gonna need some more compliments.
We're not live.
That's just a rogue scene.
Yeah.
Dan's not impressed.
Damn.
I mean, this is their style, though. This is how Keemstar's merch always looks. And I mean, I think it's great. I'm going to wear it. I do think it's his.
It is pretty Keemstar merchy for sure.
Just the blue and the red and the black. And why does the cow have 3D? Is he's wearing 3D glasses?
Because that's their one logo that they decided would be their logo months ago, and that's their logo. So why would they change it? That's what they made on Photoshop, entitled it Lolcow Live Official Logo years ago. That's their logo. That's why it's there.
This is America.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's red, white, and
Where
blue.
anything's possible. He threatened to steal your merch.
Every day, Ethan sits in front of this green screen.
The red
Every
and the
day.
black. And why does the cow have 3D? Is he's wearing 3D glasses?
This is America.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, Ethan is doing his show in front of a complete green screen. It's so gross. It's like he was made in... It's like, of course. It's like weathermen are the types of dude that work all their life so they're able to stand in front of a green screen. Of course, this just makes so much sense, right? A weatherman is a weird type of person that everybody can't really put their finger on it, but they're kind of odd. They kind of give off a vibe that weathermen were made in pedophilia love. And we all know that Ethan was also made in pedophilia. They kind of have that same weird vibe. Like, I'd rather do my show in front of a black wall than sit in front of a bright green screen. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's red, white, and blue.
Where anything's possible. He threatened to steal your merch.
There's more in the package. There's more in the package.
Now he's sending you merch.
That's right.
Relax. Relax.
Anything's possible. He threatened to steal your merch.
Okay. Keemstar is reacting, is showing his colors a lot here. Showing his insecurities a lot here. This is like...
There's more in the package. There's more in the package.
That is like when a step, when like a father is having Christmas with his kid, but the father's been away in rehab for years and in jail for years. But this is their first Christmas. This is their first Christmas back. And guess what? Pops has a job. And Pops wants to show little Hannah that, hey, you can trust on Dad to have a good Christmas. And Dad comes with some fucking shit off the floor of fucking any play. You know what I mean? He shows up with just trash. He doesn't know that the kid hates that movie. The kid's out of that age range. Pops, I'm not into that because they don't know the kid at all, right? So the kid's kind of opening up and like looking at all this shit and like it's like, oh, thank you, Dad. Is it okay if I call you that? Yeah, of course. I'm your father. I'm always gonna be there for you. I am. You know that, right? You know, and they're like, well, there's more. You know, and they're also around. In this scene, he's in the family room of his kids' new life. He's not in it. You know, he's uncomfortable. He knows that he shouldn't have gotten. What is a toy? What's a popular toy? He knows he shouldn't have bought fucking little Jane Bratz. Barbies are in. Bratz? She likes Barbies. I like Polly Pockets, Dad. I don't really play with Barbies. Kind of hurry the process along. You guys might not get it.
That's right.
Izzy, you got my size right.
It is a skull.
This is a skull. Oh, that's okay. There's a skull. It's a fake skull with a Lolcow Live sticker. So we love the humor. If we love
Ethan, H3H3 podcast. That is not a fake skull. We had Boogie sit on a real one. That's
one thing. Well, let's see what it says. ABAI.
All right, you know what I mean, and then it goes on here. We really don't need.
Lena.
34-37. Keemstar sheds of tears, guys. This is enough. This is a real heartfelt moment, man.
Can you feel the healing? I can feel.
Look at Boogie, right? They have a weird vibe going on. Like, their vibe match, they're not really vibe matching that much. You know? The H3 podcast is like doing like a clapathon as the terminal ill kid runs down the hall with Spider-Man. Woohoo! Yeah! And then over here, they're like, wow, that was like the most heartfelt moment ever. Can't you feel that things are changing a little bit? And then Keem cries.
Feels good.
That was good. That's yeah. Yeah, that was a good moment. I almost put Keebler Elf.
Wow. That moment touched him so much, he had to show it. You know what I mean? This is like him saying, we get it, bro. We know. We knew this is your playbook. The emotional appeal to like Ethan Klein is very odd. You actually cried? Or are you trying to emotionally appeal to another man? Don't you think that's way more lame? You got choked up watching another grown man retardedly clap for the retarded adults merch. You know? That made you choke up.
This is kind of pathetic, man. Like it's kind of hard to watch. You know what I mean?
It's not good. It's not pretty. It's weird. Why do you think it's hard to watch?
I mean, like, Keem is just groveling so hard. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It just feels so, it feels a little gross. I don't know. It just feels very pathetic.
Dude,
he just feels like a little boy just desperately trying to get some approval from his father, you know?
Well, it is.
It's like,
you know, it's a little like if we have to think about this, right? Let's put on our caps here, our thinking caps. They both have been publicly talking about being cool with each other, right? I get it. They're in content. But one side obviously wants it way more than the other. I've been showing you clips of Boogie pleading to Keemstar to get into better graces with Keemstar. We learned, by the way, Ethan only knew that package was coming because AB told him. It's not like Keemstar talks to Ethan. In that clip, we learned that AB was the one talking to Keemstar, right? So it's like this very one-sided, very clear arm's length sort of thing going on here. And it's like, why? Is Keemstar actually emotional? Is he actually like, wow, this is kind of feels good? Maybe. Which is like, come on, bro. But there's no way. So it's like, Keemstar right now looks at Ethan as like attainable, almost, because Ethan is one dropping in numbers and popularity. Have you seen the polls coming out of Israel? Not good. Ethan Klein's approval rating is way down right now, right? And you know he's talking to Willy Mack. Obviously, Ethan Klein has only put himself into a position where allies welcomed, right? Allies welcomed. And Keemstar sees this as a career move, which is very odd.
It just feels desperate.
It is desperate. It is desperate. It's like, and it feels very appeasing on the other one, and desperate on that side.
Oh, feels good.
That was good. That's. Yeah, that was a good moment. I almost put Keebler Elf on that,
really?
Guys.
Really? Y'all ain't matching levels. But get this.
On loves?
There's an outfit change. You want to talk about pathetic appealment?
Jimmy Lee.
Get a load of
It
this.
says ABA yet again.
Oh, you got...
He loves your ass. You got two.
Did we mess up?
How exciting. AB got...
I think we messed up. We ordered 2 for AB.
Oh, shit.
One for the office.
Oh shit! For a second.
It's coming up here.
It's cool.
That is part of his lore.
The one, the only, Jimmy Lee.
It's coming up here.
Jack Lewis. Wow.
No.
All of a sudden, Boogie comes back wearing a Teddy Fresh hat.
I think we accidentally did 2 ABs and forgot.
He wasn't wearing a hat. All of a sudden, he's wearing a Teddy Fresh hat.
You know, I still have my Teddy Fresh hat they gave me the last time I did the podcast back in 2018.
Gross.
I got so many
Teddy Steals. Teddy Steals.
Emotions.
That's right, Teddy Steals. They should sue Keemstar for that. All right, enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. Oh, let me look at chat. Let's wind down here. Let me look at chat. Hello, everybody. Hamilton, good show tonight. We definitely got to wind down and get out of here. Good, solid show.
It was. It was a good one.
What was your favorite part?
I liked having Bowblax on, but I'll tell you what. The energy that you brought when you were like scolding Perry, dude, that was probably my favorite part.
Dude, that guy's a piece of work.
He really is.
That guy's a piece of work. Untrustworthy, pickpocketing energy type shit.
I think he might have gone through the wallet. I don't know.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. He just gives that energy, man. I'm just saying, like, you get wined and dined, and then that's the energy you're giving off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He couldn't buy dinner one time. Not once. Like, he's broke, right?
Gotta be. I mean, the guy does not get... Like, I mean, he's newer to streaming. He started out as a chatter. So
no.
I don't...
Of course he started off as a chatter. You know, that's what happens when these chatters all of a sudden talk to too many of these streamers who also stream to nobody, right? In the background, then the chatters become the streamers. It's like, Perry, you get back in the chat. You ever watch Chalk World growing up? You can draw something on the chalkboard and it's like it enters Chalk World. He needs to get back on the other side. Like it's okay. We need chats full. You know what I mean? We gotta have the opposite of immigration is immigration. We gotta have immigration back from some of these streamers back to chatters. You're going back to chatters. It's okay. You're allowed to come play up at the big times. You can call in. Chalk Zone. Yeah, Chalk Zone. But it's back to the chatters. Himpleton. My favorite part was Kathy.
Kathy was a great caller, I gotta say. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, Kathy's funny. You knew about Kathy.
I did. I knew of Kathy. I had heard a couple of call-ins that people had posted as clips.
No, that's awesome. All right, Himpleton. I'll talk to you after.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for those who donated. Let me say bye to here. No, a good solid stream. We do have a clip channel. It's in the description. Solid clips. Solid clips. Nobody's got clips like me. Nobody's got clips like these. Here's the clip channel here. Himpleton wants to throw it up
Jurassic Park scratch off
in
from the Pennsylvania Lottery for the chance to win.
In the thing. Amazing clip channel. Nobody's got clips like me. Nobody's got clips like us. All right. Thank you, everybody. Awesome stream. Super fun. We'll be back. What the fuck is today? Monday? I have a basketball championship on Wednesday. Yeah, we're in the championship. No big deal. Probably like Sunday. Some shit like that. Ciao, ciao. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Awesome time tonight. That's so sick. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. Oh, fuck. Thank you, everybody.